Coffee Cup Arcade.
So
Thank you for shouting out DC Bueller, which alerted me to the fact that I was on mute that whole time. So let's try that again. Hi, it's me again, not muted this time. Welcome to the secret of Monkey Island. I hope everyone's doing really well. You'll notice that the borders have disappeared. That's because I decided very last moment we were going to play this version of the game, which is, I've never played this one before. I played the original Secret of Monkey Island for Sega CD and PC, but never the special edition. So don't mind the messy OBS, I'll update it next week. But I wanted to be able to launch and didn't want to delay the stream any further. So I am sorry as well that I forgot to unmute myself. Clearly, I decided all of this at the very last possible moment because I've been thinking about this all week since we ended Phantasmagoria. But first, let's say hi to everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing really well. Real the Professor, we are slamming, we are slamming, we are jamming, we are rocking, we are rolling. The Tiffy's never seen this one before either. That's okay, because neither have I. I've only seen the original Sega CD and PC version, as I was saying, in the early 90s. I'm told this version has full-on voice acting, consistent with 3 and later, so I'm excited about that. Eric, it's easy to say, how you doing? Thanks for coming on in. I totally understand you have to jump off once we get to the point you're currently at. It has been many years, so just like other games I played before, I know the broad strokes of where this goes, but the intricate puzzles themselves, I'm going to forget most of it. So it'll be like we played it for the first time. And I've never played this version, so it's still the first time. Laszlo says, onward ho, you know it. And also, hi, DC Bueller. Eric said, mime stream. It's Gestures Day. I'm a mess today. I'm sorry, Chad. We went a little bit later last night than I planned on going with Shining Force 3, and then I couldn't sleep, and then I finally fell asleep. Then I woke up late. Then I was late to an appointment. Now there's a tornado warning for Philly, and I'm supposed to pick my son up in like the next hour. It's been a fun day.
Georgia Peck. No!
Did you say Georgia?
Shut up. Question 6, Mystic Pizza, first, okay, Julia Roberts 3. I know that one.
Is this Quiz and Dragons?
I
think this is like Quiz and
Hold
Dragons.
on. Question 6.
I have a-
Hold on.
I have a question.
Hold on.
This is
Stop.
honestly
Silence for 1 second. Hold
an
on.
important question.
Woo. What question was that, babe?
How do you pronounce
Now you're getting me,
G-R-E-G-O-R-Y?
you're making me want to play some more paid stuff.
Again?
Well, soon enough.
Tell me how that is.
Georgia Green.
Zophar ordered a Mister. For those that didn't know from the last stream, I
Here we
ordered a
go.
Mister.
Here we go.
It should be here next
There's
week.
a
But you guys
that
have a
would
lot
be
of fun
fun.
with that. All right, there's a lot of chatter. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me try to catch up here. Sign language training. Welcome back, Coffee Cup Arcade. Good to see you, Ren. Missed you. Glad you're here. You're just in time for beginning of Secret of Monkey Island. DC Bueller tried. No, you succeeded. You caught my attention when, well, it was Coffee Cup Arcade's shout out that caught my attention there. Tiffy said how some can hear and some cannot. You can hear that. There I am. Yeah, it was my fault. Totally my fault. Realms of Arcana, you brave soul. Hey, Soda Pagoda, welcome on in. You are the last one now. Yes. Coffee Cup Arcade is the special edition making you sad because it's not retro. Because I'm told we can probably switch back to the pixel art version in this. I've never played the special edition before, so I have no idea what to expect here. Soda Pagoda, you like the game too, but I assume it's the graphical style we're not liking. I'm pretty sure there's an option to switch to the original version of this within the special edition. DC Bueller, very We had a might get tornadoes warning early this morning, but just kind of sprinkled a bit. That's good. DC Bueller says, holy moly, why are we getting tornadoes? I have no idea. There shouldn't be, but who the heck knows with the crazy weather anymore? I've got no idea. The tornadoes have moved. They're way over here on the East Coast now. My friend in South Carolina got one. Great. Soda Pagoda says it's a different game that DC and I were talking about. Oh, okay, we're talking about 2 different games. Gotcha. Coffee Cup Arcade says, you despise this version of the game and all the voice acting. Well, this is the thing. I don't know what the voice acting is going to be like in this. I just know that I really liked the voice actor that played Guybrush Threepwood in 3 and 4. I thought he did a great job. And so if they didn't change him, I will probably be very happy. And if they did change him, I might be sad. The other characters, I have no idea what the voice acting is going to be like. But that's the fun of a first-time playthrough, right? We get to find out. DC Bueller, back to work for you. Take care and stay safe. Thank you, DC Bueller. I certainly shall. He's the... Oh, you don't like it? Ah. Well, look. All I can say to that is everyone has opinions, and I respect yours, and I love him. I think he's great. And we'll see how this goes. So, one more thing I want to say, chat, before we start. Because of the tornado ridiculousness, which makes no sense to me, my son is getting out of school early, so within the next hour, I am going to have to pause the stream and go to an away screen for, I would estimate, 15 minutes. We're literally across the street from him, but we're real close. But I would say I probably need about 15 to 20 minutes, so there will come a point in the stream where we will just pause for that short period of time, and I just ask when we do that, do your best to kind of hang out, you know, because I definitely want to get a good portion of this game going here today, and I hope you will all stick with me while I make sure my son is safe when the time comes. Good? You ready to rock? That's right around your bus time too. Got you. Oh, it'll be good timing then. All right, so here we go. I played the original, never played this version, don't know what to expect. Here's hoping. Interesting. Is it not at a 16:9 aspect ratio? They didn't extend it? In that case, we might be able to go back to the other layout. We'll check that out in a little bit. No, it is, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, so they're showing you what the original art looked like, which I remember, and then this must be the new version. Oh, you really hate the new art, don't you? Oh man, what are you gonna do when Secret of Monkey Island 5 comes out? Because I know they totally changed the art style for that. I mean, if you think about it, all the versions were pretty... I mean, 1 and 2 were the same. Like, the art style was very similar between 1 and 2. But then 3 was completely different from 1 and 2. It actually looked more like this. And then 4 was 3D, which I know like everybody hated it, you know, one look. But, you know, they're always changing it. It does, doesn't it? Nice little reflections and whatnot. I think it's cool. Oh, and there's some monkeys in the background. All right.
Hi, my name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
How's the audio levels?
Yikes!
Let me know if you can
Don't
hear it okay.
sneak up on me like that.
Not overwhelming my voice, right?
I'm over this way.
Yeah.
Ah, well then, Thriftweed.
We might change it to the pixel art
Threepwood.
version.
Guybrush Threepwood.
This is definitely
I
different.
see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the scum bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Oh, we know that.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right, so what we're gonna do after this
Where did you say those
sequence,
pirate leaders
I'm
were?
gonna check to see if I can switch to pixel. I think I
The
can.
scum bar.
Right.
Take.
Thanks.
I might take a poll on this too. I also am not sure how I feel about the graphics yet, but I want to try to give it a little bit of a chance. Yo, y'all, it's good to see you. How you doing? All right, so here we are. I mean, it looks interesting. So let's see. Let me try to remember. I'm gonna hold these. Full screen on, special effects on. What happens if you turn special effects off? Does that give it? No, it's still the original version. Hold on. I thought you could change it. Am I wrong? Put this back on. Obviously, we'll keep there we go. We'll keep full screen on. Is it because of the resolution? Or is that irrelevant? put it in 720p mode, what's that do? No, the resolution doesn't matter. I thought there was a way to do this. I swear I remember. Because I very briefly, I thought I had the iPhone version of this, and you could switch back and forth between them. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, first things first, let's put it at 1080. Well, no, nah, we should put it at 1080p, I think. I'm not streaming at anything higher than that, so why waste processing power? There we go. Audio options, it's all the same. Controls. Subtitle speed. Menu is F1. F10 version hot swap. Maybe that's it. F10. Hold these. No. No. Stop it. Bear with me, friends. I have no idea. F10. Why is F10 not working? Come on. Stupid Mac. No. No. Oh my god, this is going to be a pain in the ass. No. Alright. I have to figure out. Maybe this? Aha! Aha! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, does this... What is this? Does this change everything or just the pixels? Or is the whole game now back to like the original version? This is what it looked like. This is the original Secret of Monkey Island right here. Now, the question is, what does it sound like? Let's go back up to talk to the dude and see if we still get voice acting or if it literally is the original version. Let's find out. Yeah, this is definitely the original version. Coffee Cup Arcade, are you feeling better right now? It's literally the original version. Yep. It is totally the original version. It's just what you wanted, CCA, but does everyone else like this? We're going to take a poll here. Soda Pagoda. We're going to nominate Soda Pagoda for this one, Coffee Cup Arcade, as he, I think, is more neutral. So Coffee Cup Arcade, this is the poll I would like if you could, my friend. You're going to ask the question, do we want the remaster version or the OG, the original version? This is the OG, and just as a reminder, this is the new version. OG, new version. OG, and new version. You said you're playing the DOS CD version, and it looks like this. Yeah, so they released a version like a year or two, I think, after the DOS version came out and the Sega CD version came out that was the original version, but they added voice acting in. It may have been a few years after that, actually. It may have been more like 3 or 4 years. Maybe even longer than that. Because they didn't cast Guybrush Threepwood's actor until Secret of Monkey Island 3. Curse of Monkey Island, I think, was 3. So it may have been a fair few years after that. The Sega CD version is... it was the first version I played, so don't get me wrong, it's near and dear to my heart. I would say Secret of Monkey Island is awesome. I would say the Sega CD version was the first version I had. To put those two words together, the load times sucked, man. You cannot get around that. The load times are awful. Which I understood in Willy Beamish because of the voice acting. But the Sega CD version had no voice acting. So the game is awesome. The soundtrack was awesome, too, for the Sega CD version. Far, far better than the PC version. I would say the load times made it a little frustrating, which is why I'm not playing the Sega CD version of it on stream right now. I like this version, I think, better just from the speed of it, but we could have done the same thing with the PC version. But I really like the CD soundtrack. Oh, there's no way to separate this out where we can get the CD soundtrack with the original pixel art in this version, I guess. What type of gameplay? What type of gameplay? So let's unhide the poll. So we have
Secure
3
all
for the original
positions.
style and 1
Here
for
we
the new
go.
style.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Gato arigato. Thank you so much for the follow. That rhymes. And for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yep. Coffee Cup Arcade has been is one of the I guess 5 horsemen now, or 5 horse people. Right? Somebody was calling the original mod the 4 horsemen, but now it's more like the multiple horse runners. Don't we have? Let's see. It's G Levy, it's you, it's DC Bueller, it's Soda Bagoda, and Coffee Cup Arcade. Right? So it's the 5. Kato Arigato says your husband's a big fan of Lunar and you become a fan too. You have a cat named Nan, a ferret named Ruby. That is awesome. Kato Arigato, I don't know if you watched any of my Lunar 1 and 2 streams for Sega CD, but I did finish both those games. But Lunar 2 I just finished last week. And if you look in the About menu, or where the videos are in my About menu, all of the VODs are published, and you can definitely watch them at your leisure. And if you want to see the moment where Zophar of Zophar's Domain defeated Zophar in Zophar's Domain, using an emulator from Zophar's Domain, if you look in the points, the channel point redemptions, we have something called Video Zophception for 1,500 silver. You too can watch the very moment on stream where the moment happened. But that's okay. That's why we have VODs. One of the King Arthur's Knights of the Council. Ooh, I like that. You can be part of the Knights of the Round Table. The Knights of the Council. Blah, 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 blah. We all know what you're talking about, y'all. This Coffee Cup Arcade just spent like the last few weeks moving, so, you know. He's trying to get moving from his move. He's getting it. So, let's see here. We have 4 like the original style, 1 likes the new style, and there's nobody that doesn't have any opinion so far. But if you are here and you are watching, please vote. It's totally anonymous, and it will help me to decide. Because I am of the opinion that it sounds great. I love the sound effects. Love the voice acting. Less excited about the graphical style myself. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I do like pixel art. There's no doubt about that. And pixel art looks like that. I'm curious, if we went with the pixel art version, I just want to see something here real quick, chat. That would be... How close is that? It's a little off, but not by much. We just have to... That won't be that much of a stretch to fix that. I don't think. They worked hard to make that name. Yeah, we'd have to, slide it over. I'm just wondering, though, did me changing for the Saturn mess that up? Oh, it did. Oof. Ouch. That's interesting. Why did that happen? Huh. Meh. Either way. Threw darts at a board, they did. So we have 5 original, 3 for new, 1 don't care. We got some divided opinions here. We got a little bit of time left, chat. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. So we go to, it's all good. We missed the knighting ceremony, defending the kingdom. Well, while we're waiting, because I do enjoy the voice acting, let's go watch this sequence in the voice acting.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. I came to Melee Island because I want to be a pirate.
Well, you picked the right place for it. Though perhaps the wrong time. Not to mention the wrong name.
Oops.
You have the silliest name I've heard in a long time.
Original style. All right. It looks like the original style is winning out here. So let's finish the sequence out, and I'll put it in pixel art.
First, your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Yar! Auto Retro, thank you for a very appropriate redemption of the piratey hat. Finally, it makes sense that Zophar can be a true pirate in Secret of Monkey Island. Its chair still be high, says I. Yeah, can't be playing the game without the pirate. I agree. If it wasn't for the redemption, I would have put it on at the beginning. I'm over this way.
Over this way?
Huh? Oh,
What the heck is wrong with Guybrush Threepwood?
nothing if you want to sell shoes.
Huh.
You want to be a pirate, boy? Take my advice. Change your name. Try something like Dreadbeard or Six-Fingered Pete.
Who are you?
I'm the lookout of Melee Island. I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships and report them directly to the governor. She doesn't like unexpected visitors, especially not now.
Oh, that's right, Tiff. You don't get to see anyone redeem this very often on Mondays, do you? It's more popular on the night streams. So when I say that, that's actually a quote from The Simpsons. This chair does actually drop a lot for reasons I don't understand, but there's a quote from one of the Simpsons episodes, the Halloween episode with the pirate captain. I forget his name. I think he's just the pirate captain. And he, he's sitting there. It was the episode with the jury of the damned where Homer ate the donut. And the pirate's just sitting there, and everyone's like trying to get comfy in Homer's living room. And the pirate just goes, "Yar, this chair be high, says I." So, why is the governor worried about unexpected
Why
visitors?
is the governor worried about unexpected visitors?
Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about. One pirate captain in particular. A dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous.
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
How did you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat?
Watch your tongue. I was handpicked by Sheriff Shinetop.
Good old Sheriff Shinetop. I'll just be off to seek my
I'll just
fortune
be
now.
off to seek my fortune now.
Good luck.
Good luck. Coffee Cup Arcade has some trivia for us. Interestingly, Melee Island also contains an elevator that leads to a series of underwater tunnels which connect to several other islands, specifically Monkey Island and Dinky Island. Dinky Island was from the second one, right? While it's unknown what the purpose of these tunnels were, they eventually fell under the control of LeChuck after establishing Monkey Island as one of his bases throughout the Caribbean. He may have used the tunnels to get from Monkey Island to Melee Island when he was disguised as... Hey, whoa, no spoilers now, no spoilers. Coffee Cup, you got a spoiler in there. Pull that out, please. No spoilers for people who haven't played this. Here, I'm... Oh, no! Oops. That wasn't what I meant to do. Oh, no. Soda Pagoda, help! I meant to delete that. Oh, no. How do I undo that? Oh, my God. Tell him to hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God, tell him to hold on. Tell somebody... Soda, go in Discord, tell Coffee Cup I did not mean to do that, and tell him to hang tight. I totally wasn't trying to do that. Oh, man. Tell him I'm sorry. Please tell him I'm sorry. Oh, my God, I can't believe I just did that. I'm fixing. Hold. God, this is not my day. Tell him I'm horribly sorry, please, Soda Pagoda. Like, right now, please. I am working on fixing this. Hold. That was the biggest oops ever. Oh, my God, I feel like a jerk. I am so sorry. I'm trying to fix it. That was not what I was supposed to do. I was just trying to edit your message. I'm sorry. Oh my God, where is it? Hold, please. Hold, please. I'm fixing. Okay, here we go. We're in here. And... Where are you? Why am I not seeing you? Did you already fix this for me? Is that why I'm not seeing it? Okay, you fixed it. I'm sorry, Coffee Cup. I'm sorry. Totally sorry. Coffee, tell me you can see this. Total mistake. I'll fix it. I'm fixing. I feel so bad. I really feel bad right now. Okay, I fixed it. Coffee, can you see this? Oh noes. Coffee, can you see? Oh man, did I scare Coffee Cup right away? I feel so bad right now. Oh, I feel so bad. Hold on, let me see if I can get him in Discord. Uno momento, por favor. Wow. can't believe I did that. Oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, he's in the mod list now, but I feel like when I did that, he might have bounced. Talk about a welcome for day one of the job. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Coffee cup. Tell me if you can. You should be able to chat now. We fixed it. I sorry. I sorry. I very sorry. That was very good trivia, except for the spoiler. I'm sorry. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm sure he'll come back any moment. Yeah, I don't know. We can't see what you're saying, Coffee. You might have to leave and come back for us to see it. But all that being said, it looks like we're slightly in the majority of original style. Yeah, it might be that he just needs to refresh. Okay, so let's go to pixel art. I might change back and forth between this at times, just depending on like if there's a really good voice acting scene I want to see. But for the most part, we can do pixel art. That's the first time I've ever tried to use any of the icons in mod view, and clearly it did not work out. So there's 3 icons to the left of the chat that I see, and you're supposed to click the one on the right when you want to moderate a message. Never the one on the left unless you're trying to ban someone. I've only ever... Well, actually, I did have to do that once, but I didn't use the icon to do it. And now I know why I don't click the icons. That is why. You did it when he said... Yeah. I just feel bad he's not responding right now, so he might have bounced. I'm not even seeing his name in the chat anymore. Trying to get his attention in Discord. All right. Well, hopefully I do. It's Arcade Ren. Hopefully he sees it and comes back. I'm sorry. Honest mistake, I swear. All right. I think this is... Is this where we want to be? Aha! We have made it to the Scum Bar. All right. Let's start playing the game. Time to play the game. Ahoy there, stranger. New in town? Let's see, what do we want to say here? I'm gonna say, my name's Guybrush Threepwood and I'm new in town. Yeah, this is what the game looked like in 1990. Guybrush Threepwood? Ha ha ha! That's the stupidest name I've ever heard. I don't know, I kinda like Guybrush. Or, well, what's your name? I'm gonna say, yeah, it is pretty dumb, isn't it? That's okay. Mine is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island anyway? Melee Island TM. I want to be a pirate. Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do. So what is good about this, though, this is very close to the Sega CD version now, because it's basically the PC version with the Sega CD soundtrack on top of it. So it's actually, except the load times are good. So it's actually really close. Where can I find the governor? Governor Marley? Her mansion's on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be. Why not? Well, the last time she had a pirate over for dinner, he fell in love with her. It's made things rather uncomfortable for everybody. Who is this pirate is what I want to know. Oh, I know who the pirate is. I know, but I'm not saying. He'll tell you. It was none other than the fearsome pirate LeChuck. Yeah. Well, there's a whole big story about what happened next. But I don't believe a word of it. Esteban over there at the other table might tell you about it. He takes the whole thing seriously. Very seriously. Uh-oh, it looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island. And chat, hang on 1 second here. Want to do one quick little thing here. Okay. Now, what does this dude have to say? I don't want to bother them. Why not? I want to bother them. They're busy listening to the guy on the left. I don't want to come between a pirate and his grog. But this dude here? Nope. What about one of these dudes? I don't think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate. This dude? What are you looking at me for? I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush. He's got a glass eye, I think, right? His left eye. Yeah, so what? Can you tell me the story about this LeChuck guy? LeChuck? He's the guy that went to the governor's for dinner and never wanted to leave. He fell for her in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did. Then things really got ugly. So that's what happened, Tiffy. She didn't actually kill him, but he did die. No, she didn't murder him, I promise. What's so scary about this LeChuck guy? LeChuck was a fearsome pirate. He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship, leaving no survivors. We thought that was the end of the fearsome pirate LeChuck. We were wrong. We could say, what happened then? Or what is the secret of Monkey Island? I'm going to say, what happened then? Okay, Tiffy. We will say that she did. He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That's why we're all in here and not out pirating. Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard. Oh. Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix. I could say, where can I get a drink? Or what happened to your eye? I'm going to say... What happened to your eye? Well, I was putting in my contact lens when... Hey, wait a second. That's none of your business. Sheesh. Where can I get a drink? Drink? You could wait for the cook to notice you. But that could take all day. Just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That's what we all do. Look, this whole LeChuck thing has me pretty shaken up. So if you don't mind... Boom. Okay. Well, what do we do now? What does it look... I want to see what it looks like non-pixel already. Hold on, please. Yeah, the music's still there, but it's all remixed. I don't know about the art style. I love how it sounds. It sounds great. You think there's a way to get the voice acting in with the pixel version, like some kind of setting? No, just for the hell of it. I can see something here. Can't hurt to check, right? Nah, it's gonna be one or the other. Good afternoon, GOG0. How you doing? Hiya, Darkmex. Hope you're having a good day. God, I feel so bad about Coffee Cup. He must have seen that and thought that it was like a purposeful ban. Well, if anybody should see Coffee Cup Arcade, tell him Zophar is really sorry. That was not what Zophar was trying to do, and we want Coffee Cup back. What about this dude? He looks pretty shook up. Better leave him alone. Good to hear. I think they're busy. But this one. Oh god, it's the Loon guy. We gotta watch this one in the remade version here. I'm gonna switch back real quick. I hope this isn't too jarring that I keep doing this. We want this. I've never heard the voice acting for him.
By yourself.
Hi.
It's the Ask Me About Loon guy.
Nice hat.
Hi.
So, tell me about
Tell me about Loon.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty?
Of course.
Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loon today!
Go out and buy Loon today. Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Hi.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for that. Oi. Doggy. Not a nice doggy. Oh, you're hearing the echo effect? Let me fix that. Hold, please. We are full of technical difficulties today. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me know if that is better. Yeah, same here, Auto Retro. I tried Discord, I tried Twitch, and he's not responding. Oh, I feel so bad. I mean, I understand, though. Like, if I was just typing about, you know, one of my favorite games and all of a sudden I get banned, I'd be like, the heck, man. I hope he comes back soon so we can see. It was not intentional. All I was trying to do was get a spoiler out of the chat. That was it. That was it. Alright, let's hide the poll. We don't need that up anymore. Does this... Are you still hearing the echo effect anymore, Soda Pagoda, or no? I think I fixed it. Woof.
Woof.
Okay, good. Yeah, that happens because I don't use headphones. If I have the volume too loud on the computer, it will do that. So I think I have a good name. Woof, LeChuck.
Chuck?
That was so insightful, doggo. Thank you. All right, let's go back to the original. In a way, it's kind of unfortunate that the game gives me this option because I keep wanting to I'm like, I like how it looks, but I want to hear the voice acting, but I like how it looks. All right. I think that's everything to do there, if I remember. Oh, there's the cook. I think there's a thing we have to do with the chef later. All right, let's walk up to the important-looking pirates. What be a whattin', boy? I mean to kill you all. Get lost, boy, you bother us. Let's try another. What you be wantin', boy? I want to be a fireman. Get lost, boy, you bother us. I guess I gotta tell him I want to be a pirate. I want to be a pirate. So what? Why bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole LeChuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills? I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. That becomes a thing later. Well, alright, but you don't become a pirate just by asking. You'll have to go through the 3 trials. What 3 trials are those? There are 3 trials every pirate must pass. You must master the sword, and the art of thievery, and the quest. The what? Treasure hunting, you sea urchin? Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery, and then return with proof that you've done it. And then you must drink grog with us. Grog, grog, grog. All right, so now we got to find out about the whole 3 quest thing. The 3. Let's see. There's mastering the sword. There's the art of thievery. Yeah, the 9 pieces of fate. Give me nightmares. I remember that puzzle. And the treasure hunting. Then we can throw them insults and ask about grog. Okay, so let's start about mastering the sword. Tell me more about mastering the sword. First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the swordmaster. Someone in town can probably direct you. Oh, you'll want to find someone to train you first. Haha! Imagine trying to take on the swordmaster without any training. Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery. We want you to procure a small item for us. The idol of many hands. In the governor's mansion. The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town. You'll have to get past the guards naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. They're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something. I don't want to drug them. Well, tell me more about treasure hunting. Legend has it there's a treasure buried here on the island. White sausages, head cheese, blood sausage. All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island and bring it back here. Should I have a map or something? You can hardly expect to find the treasure without the map. And don't forget, X marks the spot. Alright, so we gotta get a sword, and then we gotta do sword fighting. Got that. The lost treasure, we gotta find a map, and X marks the spot. Let me, one more time, I wanna just read about pilfering the idol again. I forgot this puzzle very, very much. The idol of many hands in the mansion outside town. And we're supposed to steal it, right? Get past the guards and steal the idol. Okay. And there's dogs. I remember that part. Okay. Alright, got it. You're a bunch of foul-smelling, grog-swilling pigs. To be a pirate, you must also be a foul-smelling, grog-swilling pig. What's in that grog stuff anyway? Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following: kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, red dye number 2, scum, axle grease, battery acid, oh god, and or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic, volatile substances known to man. The stuff eats right through these mugs and the cook is losing a fortune replacing them. I'll just be running along now. Leave us to our grog. Come back later and tell us how you're doing. So, how do you save the game? Like, if I want to save, what do I... Just save in a slot, I guess? Yeah, here we go. Alright, save in slot 1. There we go. Easy enough. Alright, chat, I'm just going to put up the away message for a few minutes here and go get my son. I will be right back. Please don't change that channel. We shall return while I pick up my son from the crazy tornado watch here in Philly. Be back.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
All right, thank you for your patience, everybody. I have returned. My son is safe. We are playing some more Monkey Island. And I just decided I want to hear the voice acting for this part real quick, because I've never heard the pirates' voices before, so I hope you don't mind. I want to push them.
If it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate, how do you fare on your quests?
Tell me again about mastering
Tell
the
me
sword.
again about mastering the sword.
First, get ye a sword. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you.
And get yourself trained first.
How about pilfering the idol? Yep, everything is good. He is good to go.
Tell me again about pilfering the idol.
The governor keeps the idol on many hands in a display case in the mansion outside the town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally.
The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside.
Hey, they're particularly vicious. You might be able to drug him or something.
Yeah, I mean, the voice acting is fine for the secondary
Tell me
characters.
again about the lost treasure.
I really like hearing his voice.
All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure of Mayday Island and bring it back here.
And don't forget, X marks the spot.
Oh, by the way, chat, real quick. Here, we'll go back to the pixel art version. I did get a hold of Coffee Cup Arcade right as I was coming back, and he's fine. He has to actually spend some time with his kids, so everything is okay. He understands. So we're okay. Coffee Cup Arcade is okay. All is well in the world. I'll just be running along now. Leave us to our grog. Come back later and tell us how you doing. Alright, so we got the 3 trials, right? We gotta find a sword and do some sword fighting. We gotta get the idol from the governor's mansion. And then we gotta find the treasure. We do those 3 things and we can become a real swashbuckling pirate. Yar! Yo, Charmat, how you doing? By the way, I noticed someone followed me while I was picking up my son. So, Gabora, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Said Zophar on a tiny boat towards Fiji. Nice. Wait, maybe we're supposed to do something when the chef is walking back and forth. I don't know. Let's look at the fireplace. Cozy. Let's go to the door. Nope. Because the chef is back. Don't go into the kitchen. Hold on. Wait. Alright, we're on the kitchen. Wait, no, wait, I'm going there. Okay. Alright. I think we're supposed to... Let's see. Look at the hunk of meat. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. What about the pot of stew? It's boiling hot. What about the table? I don't see anything special about it. The barrel? I think it's full of that foul stuff that pirates drink. That's got to be the grog, right? Cartoon meat! Exactly. Weird can under the cabinet. Yeah, we're probably supposed to grab that. Let's see. Someone cooked a head cheese in this. Tiffy, you were right. It's head cheese. Blood, sausage, head cheese, pork innards. Yum. Alright, we got a pot. I don't know what we do with that, but let's look at it. Someone cooked a head cheese in this. Tasty. Pot of stew. Can we use the pot with the stew? I don't want to put that in. Why not? What about the hunk of meat? We can probably pick this up, right? Look at hunk of meat. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. Can we put the hunk of meat in the stew? Maybe that'll do something? Let's see. Use hunk of meat with pot of stew. Okay, now what does that do? We look at it. Tofurkey! Mmm, stewed meat. Okay. Can we pick it up? Ouch! Now it's stewed meat. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. So now we have stewed meat. Can we use the stewed meat with the pot? No. Can we use the pot with the stew? No. Can we use the pot with the barrel of grog? I don't want that much. Okay. Can we get this little thingy out there? It's a fish. I'm gonna take it. I think that bird will peck my hand off. I don't want that. We pick up the bird? Nope. What's over here? Oh, can we get it? No. Hold on, do it again. No, do it again. Now can I grab it? Yay, I got the fish. Sorry, birdo. No fish for you. Look at fish. I think it's a herring. I get it, it's a red herring. Does that mean that there's nothing we can do with it? What? Oh, what? Oh, wait, we can put the fish in the stew. All right, now can we look at it? Mmm, stewed fish. That's right, Auto Retro. Gulls are indeed just rats with wings. Primary reason that provoked the UK to go to exploring all over the world is local cooking. Touché. Some delicious English cuisine. All right, so let's pick up these stewed fish.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Ouch.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Buzzy Bane, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. All right, we got stewed meat. We got stewed fish. Is that the Pillsbury Doughboy? It totally is the Pillsbury Doughboy. Does everybody see that? Oh my word. All right, so I don't know what else we can really do in here right now, so let's walk out. What about... How do we get grog? Do we even need grog right now? I don't think it matters. I think we're so early in the game. We probably are supposed to do something here later, if I had to guess. God, it's been so many years since I last played this game. Let's look around. Anything I missed here? I don't think so. I think that's all we can do in there for now. So let's go walk to the door. Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck's ship lies anchored in a river of lava. I want to see this scene in the new version. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
Oh, sir. Nothing like it. Sir.
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. Lucky.
So lucky.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island.
Sounds like it, doesn't it, Tiffy?
Problem? What possible problem could there be? I've got those sissy pirates so scared of the sea, they're afraid to take a bath.
Yeah, we did talk to him, HMS
Well,
Boat.
there
Fricker.
seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bother you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
He sounds just like the Yakko voice actor
Wait.
from Animaniacs.
I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
I like the special effects on the ghosts.
Yes, sir.
All right, back outside of the Scum Bar. So let's see. A lot of people said a lot of stuff. Can you take the sleeping guy's flask? Why does that keep popping up? Let me see what it is I'm pressing that causes that to pop up. Oh, you can get hints with H. V or I, controller, alt. Okay, and F1's the menu. So if I hit F1... That brings that up, okay. If I hit control, that brings up the options. I see. Because in the remaster version, they take away that whole section. I get it now. And that's the inventory. Okay, well, yeah, you know what? This might not be so bad. So to Pagoda, enjoy the lurk, my friend. Auto Retro says these guys are voiced by serious stars. Somebody should look that up on imdb.com and post it in here. Well, Jim Cummings is everybody, Auto Retro. Like, every voice ever, if it's not somebody else, it's gonna be Jim Cummings. He stepped in at the end of the song for Scar in The Lion King, Be Prepared, because the original actor Jeremy Irons blew his voice out on the part where he sings "You Won't Get a Sniff Without Me." So they brought in Jim Cummings to finish the rest of the song, but because like Jim Cummings is like the most amazing voice actor ever, he sounds like everybody. Like he can do all the voices. It's crazy. How you doing, Solid Snack? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. See, I keep hitting control. There we go. Rob Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. Yeah, isn't that crazy, GOG0? What's up, Tabitha Redgrave Show? Meow. Where shall we go? Alright, let's go over here. Go over here. Talk to the citizen of Melee.
Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven?
Let's see. What? No, I don't. What, is that some sort of code? Or, no, but I once had a barber named Dominique. Yeah, we'll say that.
No, but I once had a barber named Dominique.
Close enough. Let's talk business.
Oh, I see treasure
You wanna
maps.
buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare.
Very rare, chat.
Only 100 pieces of 8.
100 pieces of 8? No thanks, I don't have enough money.
No thanks. I don't have enough money.
Well then, buzz off, kid. It's bad for business.
Womp womp. Alright, so we know that he's got the map then, but we don't have any money yet, so we're going to have to find some money. 3D Blasphemy. This is indeed the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. We're kind of going back and forth because I just can't decide what I like better, the pixel art or the animation style of the new. I feel like I like the pixel art better, but I really like the voice acting. And it doesn't let you do the voice acting with the original in this version for I don't know why. So we're just switching back and forth. I hope it's not too annoying. Rob Paulson plays Alredo Fettuccini, Bob the Ghost Pirate. Bob the Ghost Pirate, I think, was the dude we just saw. Lookout and Ghost Priest. Okay. LeChuck has 3 actors listed. Earl Bone, Adam Harrington, and Kevin Blackton. I don't know them. Wonder what else they've done. It's all good to switch back and forth, says GOG0. Appreciate that. Alfredo Fettuccini. You'd think there'd be a mod for that. Well, there's a game version that does that. The old DOS version where they added voice acting like a few years later to it has it, but I don't have that version. I have the original DOS version with no voice acting. I have the Sega CD version, which has the soundtrack but no voice acting. And I have this. I don't have that in-between one, unfortunately. Sure, I could find it. Yes, Fuzzy Bane, I am very much looking forward to the return of Monkey Island. I didn't get into the whole Tales of Monkey Island thing after the 4th one. I skipped all of that because I heard it wasn't really that great. But when I heard that, then the original creator, by the way, when I heard it was the original creator coming back and making a 5th one, I was like, God, yes, please. I don't even care what the animation style's like. I know it's gotten some, like, you know, people saying, ooh, I don't know about that style. Who the hell cares? This game was never about the way it looked. It was about the puzzles and the humor, and it's funny, and you really can't die that I know of in the Monkey Island games. Like, you just get stuck, unlike Sierra games where they kind of bop you over the head if you do something wrong. So yes, absolutely super excited, and when that game comes out at some point, I am streaming that. Even though it's technically, I guess, not a retro game, it doesn't matter. These games are retro to me, so we will play it. 100% we will. That'll be a Monday thing. If you're enjoying the Monkey Island games, by the way, if you're enjoying this stream, we're probably going to be playing this for a little while on the next, bunch of Mondays. Mondays are the day where I do, like, the point-and-click and adventure stuff for those that are new to my streams. HMS says you've only seen people stream the original DOS of 1 and 2. 3 is, some people don't like 3, but I think 3 is really good. And I have 3, and that's a game I want to stream too. 4 is interesting. It was done in the 3D style, you know, because like in the late 90s, early 2000s, like everything was going 3D. And I think that they might have spent a little bit too much production time on the 3D and not enough on the jokes and humor. But it wasn't bad. None of the first 4 were bad. It was just different. Yeah, Curse was awesome. I loved the 3rd one. First and the 3rd were my favorites. And then 2 was fine, just a little strange. And then 4 was the below those, but they're all good. They're all good games. All right, let's walk to the Voodoo Knickknacks.
Let's see. There's a jar of bat drippings, a box that says assorted scales, a shaker full of monkey flakes, and some cat knuckles.
Cat knuckles?
How barbaric.
He just thought it at the same time I thought. That's so funny. Cat knuckles are so barbaric. Who wants cat knuckles? Let's walk to the baskets.
Gee, I wonder what's in these baskets.
How about the chicken? Let's look at the chicken.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have?
That becomes like a running joke in the other Monkey Island games, if I remember. Well, I guess we should probably take it, right? So if I just want to take it, is there like... I feel like there's an easy way to do that without having to go to the menu. Let's see what the controls say again. So if we do... Open, use, pick up, push, pull. So so you can hit letters to switch over. So I guess if I want to take it, it's pick up. I have to remember P is pick up, T is talk. Okay. Remember P. P for pick up. Verb shortcuts is the middle mouse button. What if I don't have a middle mouse button? Oh dear. Okay. It seems... Oh, it's the scroll wheel. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I get it. Look, I can... So, this is how I pick up? Like this? No? Oh, wait.
I can't move it.
Oh, you literally just have to kind of scroll through it? Oh, that's a pain. Nah, I think it's faster just hit P. Will P work? Can I just...
Maybe no one will miss just this one thing.
I'm learning. Y is cool. Alright, so if I want to look at the inventory, that's here.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Got it.
What possible use could that have?
Look at this. No looking. L?
Poor little thing. Whatever it was.
Can I look at this chalice? No. Oh, it's the voodoo lady.
What may I help you with, son?
I love the voodoo lady. This is the best. HMS Boatfricker says, I've seen a streamer play through all the games, including in the Limited Run game box set, and I know he liked 4. I never got the Limited Run games box set of it. I should have. I missed. I assume it's gone now, but I should have done that. Is it supposed to look a lot like Special Edition? So we keep changing back between the two styles, Fuzzy Bane, just because I'm having trouble deciding what I like better. They also have some Jess Harnell voice acting. Oh, that's cool. That was one of the worst walk cycles you've ever seen, says Tiffy. Yeah, I know. The animation style is definitely different in this. But the voice acting's so cool. Oh, it's so tough. This fancy mode seems too complicated for someone like me. Yeah, alright, so far this is what I think. Having never played the special edition version of this before today, I like the original style better. The pixel art with the verbs are just at the bottom left. But I like the voice acting. And it sucks because this version's not giving me both. I have to choose. It's this one or that one. This one or that one. So like, I don't know. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll get used to this. Anytime we talk to someone, we switch to this mode, and when we're done talking, we switch back to pixel mode. I don't know. I might do that. Yeah, the red herring. We were just talking about that earlier. So we're to see people use the announcement function correctly. Yeah, Tsuki Zero, when I heard about announcement, I couldn't think of anything to do with it other than to just put it on the bots. Because, you know, it breaks out what, you know, my bot's timers are doing, and I think that looks cool. But, like, any other use of it, it doesn't make sense for me, so that was all I could think to do with it. You wonder if anyone hacked in the voice lines from this into classic fake talkie. I don't know. Good point. Maybe. Same with you, Fuzzy Bane. You can never decide. All right, we're going to do that. I like the idea of voice acting scenes. We turn it on. When we're done talking to them, we turn it off. That's what we're going to do.
Wait. Don't say anything. I can sense your name is Guybrush. Guybrush nose hair. No.
Guybrush nose hair.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Am I not right?
You are right. That was amazing.
Wow, that was amazing. Do you know any other tricks?
I do not deal in tricks. What I know is the truth.
How much for this keen-looking chicken?
Ah, I sense the guilt of stealing my chicken grows. Take it. It's yours.
Nah.
Why don't you want it? Is it jinxed with an ancient voodoo curse?
No. The pulley squeaks.
The pulley squeaks. Oh, that's funny. Cobra Commander, you made it! Thanks for coming on in. Everybody, Cobra Commander is a super awesome retro streamer, and if you don't follow her, you need to go do that right now. We're actually going to go give you a nice little shout out here. Hope you're having a good day, Cobra.
Butterfly in the sky.
Oh, Ring of Time.
High.
Good voice.
Take a look, it's in a book, reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. I don't know.
Are you wearing elf ears there, Cobra? Did I just catch elf ears? Like Link and Zelda ears? No problem. You actually have to generate your own scum files from the special edition. I got you. Oh, we love reading Rainbow, man. LeVar Burton is awesome. Well, those were awesome elf ears, Cobra Commander, just so you know. That was during... Okay, very cool. Can you read palms? Am I going to be rich?
So, my mind-reading skills tell me it is your future you are interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know?
Yes. So, Cobra, what we're doing, since you're just coming on in, I think, is, so we're playing the special edition of The Secret of Monkey Island. I've played the original DOS and Sega CD versions, but the thing with this version is I really like the voice acting. I've never played the special edition before today, so I really like the voice acting. It reminds me a lot of 3. But I think we're all in agreement. Many of us are either indifferent to the animation style or don't like the new animation style for this game. So, like, what I'm thinking we're going to do is, because the game lets you switch at a whim. Like, you can switch just by pressing a key between the 2 versions. So I'm thinking we're going to, when we're talking to people, we're going to leave the voice acting, the new version on. And then when we're not, we're going to switch to the pixel art version. Is what I'm thinking. Yes, the Sega CD version was actually the original version of this I played, Cobra Commander. So it came out in '92. And it's similar to the DOS version, except it doesn't look as good because the Sega CD can only do 64 colors at a time instead of, 256 like a PC. But the Sega CD version had a CD quality soundtrack, which the original DOS disc version had MIDI. But then later they updated the DOS version to have a CD soundtrack, and then after that they updated it with voice acting. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Cobra Commander, you're like me. I'm also a Pixel fan as well. Welcome back, Ealtis. No worries, all good. So, you think they were originally Spock ears and you flipped them around nice. So it definitely looked like you were in the moment there with Link and Zelda. Yes, so Cobra Commander, I did actually have this on my phone for a very, very brief time as well. But I never, really played through it much. I just thought it was cool to have the version. That was when, everything was coming out on, iPhone and Android. And you never had a Sega CD yourself, maybe I'll try streaming it. Yeah, definitely, the game is really good on Sega CD, except the load times are long. So just prepare yourself for very long load times. But the soundtrack's awesome on the Sega CD version. Yes, tell me everything that's going to happen to me. Or, no, don't tell me a thing. Life should be unexpected and exciting. DatReb says there's a way to make the voices work with the old graphics, but it requires some fiddling modding. There's guides out there. Okay, DatReb, I'll have to check it out after the stream. I figure just for now we'll swap between the two. It's not too big of a deal for me to do it, but I'll look into that afterwards. Cause yeah, I love the soundtrack and the voice acting, but I like the pixel art. It may have been part of why you switched to a smartphone. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So that was the killer app for the smartphone. All right, I'm gonna say yes. Tell me everything that's gonna happen.
Yes, tell me everything that's gonna happen to me.
I am getting a vision.
Vision. Ooh, spooky. That looks really
I see
cool.
you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship.
Yeah!
I see.
What? See what?
What do you see?
I see a giant monkey.
A giant
Yikes.
monkey.
I see you inside the giant monkey.
Whoa.
Gross.
Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You will see things better left unseen. You will hear things better left unheard. You will learn things better left unlearned.
What kind of things? I hate surprises.
No, the time is not right to know. When you know your purpose, come see me. I will let you know then.
When you know your purpose. Well, when will I...
Nice.
Whoa! She disappeared. Alright, so we're gonna go back to pixel mode. Boom. We're gonna do a little savey save here, too. Okay. Oh, yeah, so, Optus, it's really, really interesting you say that. So, I first played this game, like I was saying, in '92 on the Sega CD. And I knew nothing about, I had never been to Disney World at that point, and I knew nothing about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride or anything. And then, years later, the Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out, and all I was thinking was, whoa, it's like they're ripping off Secret of Monkey Island. But then I went to Disney World a few years after that, and I went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride for the first time in like '06, and I was like, wait a minute. This ride was here in the 80s? And then I realized what actually happened was they ripped off of each other. Like they were both, not ripped off, they were inspired by each other. So I think what happened was Pirates of the Caribbean ride comes out and has a very loose story about ghost pirates and whatnot. And then Secret of Monkey Island, I really feel like if they did an interview and asked him this question, if they haven't already, he'd probably say he was inspired in some part by the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I really think he would. And then I think the Disney movie probably had some Secret of Monkey Island fans and then incorporated more of it into that. So that's what I think. I think they both ended up inspiring each other. That's my guess. Yeah, doesn't that look good? I love the pixel art version of this. I love, well, you know how I feel, Cooper. I'm like you. 80s and 90s, man. Especially the 90s. That was my jam. I think they mentioned the ride inspired him. Okay, cool. So I'm right. Seems logical, definitely. All right, so we got the chicken with the pulley in the middle. We got the stewed fish. We got the stewed meat. We got a pot. We talked to the voodoo lady. I don't know if she's going to be there again. Does she come back? Guess I'll just be going now. So that you're just supposed to talk to her again once you do the trials. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. Just making sure. Yes, the incident. Oh, man. I will say I'm looking at the clip count right now, and nobody clipped that moment. Maybe that's for the best. I do really feel bad. But yeah, he understands. He knows it was a mistake on my part. Yeah, I chatted with him. But yeah, nobody clipped it. Black Mirror Tier Law, and that's not lost. I publish all the VODs. If no problem, Tiffy. We'll see you shortly. So what's new, Cobra? If you're still watching out there, what's new and exciting in your world? Is there anything in here? Where does that take us? Okay. What if I go back through the door? Does it take me back that way? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this just is a silly door. Okay. So this is the voodoo door. This is a door to nowhere. What's over here? And why is the voodoo music still playing? Isn't that weird? Are we supposed to like switch back to get the music gone? Yep. It's a glitch! It's glitched! Look! Oh noes! This is what it's supposed to sound like. But if you go to the pixel art version, it's glitched. Saving it doesn't go. Will this get rid of the? I mean, it's great music, but that's not what's supposed to be playing right now. Oh well. Eh. Let's go talk to the men of low moral fiber, which is fine because we're gonna do voice acting now.
Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Nice, Ealtis, nice. Yes, I love rats.
Yes, I love
Should have said in a
rats.
nice wine sauce.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him.
Womp womp.
Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That's amazing. Or that's difficult to believe. No way could a bunch of stupid monkeys crew. I'm probably supposed to say that's amazing. I'm probably supposed to keep him happy. I'm gonna do that.
That's amazing.
But true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
Do you guys know how the sneaky looking man on the opposite corner?
Do you guys know the sneaky looking man on the opposite corner?
Wanna buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged lanyards you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
It worked?
Say, are you guys
They're not
pirates?
too bright, are they?
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up!
Clink.
Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
What do you want?
What's in the keg? How come you're on the street corner and not on a ship? Looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing. Let's ask what's in the keg. What's in the keg?
What's in the keg?
Rum.
Jam.
Jam.
Rum. Rum and jam.
Rum and
it's
jam?
an old pirate favorite. Everybody knows that.
So what really is in there, I wonder?
I'll just be running along now.
Rum and jam. Is that all we can do with them right now?
Hey, don't mess with my rat.
Can't even hover over it?
I said don't pester the rat.
Wow. Look, I literally can't even, like...
I'm not gonna warn you again.
Yes, you are.
Leave the rat alone. Hey, man. Frank, make him quit it.
Oh, no.
Oh, now look what you did.
Were you supposed to do that?
I'm really interested in this pirating thing.
What do you want?
He's mad at me.
How come you're on this street corner and not on a ship, looting, pillaging,
know,
sacking,
right?
that sort of thing?
Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us.
There are some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now.
Let's shut.
Operating out of Monkey Island.
So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus.
It was working out well.
Until the rats scared off the elephant.
And now some jerk scared off the rat.
That was me. Welcome
Now
back.
you've depressed us. Go home.
Welcome back, Coffee Cup Arcade. Sorry about that. I am so sorry. I was just saying earlier, nobody clipped the moment either. Maybe it's for the best. I am very sorry. It was a goofy goof. Alright, so we scared away the rat. What is over here? Alright, well, Coffee Cup Arcade wants it clipped, so anybody that wants to clip that moment now has permission to do so. Can we go through this door?
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Fuzzy Bane, thank you so much for the subscription. You are 1 month strong, tier 1, and now an acolyte of the realm and the domain. Thank you for the support. That's like a transformer right there. Let's go to the archway.
Captain Jean Picard of the USS Enterprise. Captain Jean Picard of the USS Enterprise. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so. Make it so.
Ealties cheered 200 bits.
Ealtis, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. And by the way, Ealtis, I just remembered, I totally forgot to thank you for the 20 gift subs the other night. I was singing, doing my thing during the hype train, and I played it back, and I was like, holy crap, I didn't thank Ealtis for the 20 gift subs. So, thank you for gifting 20 subs the other night. Super appreciate that support. Yes, Ealtis is, Ealtis loves gift subs, and we appreciate Ealtis for it. In fact, I think Ealtis is running away with the top gifting trophy by a mile here. I can't see because a hype train is closed, so I can't hover over. But if you click at the top of the stream chat, it should tell you, and I'm almost positive Ealtis is like, I think Ealtis is in triple digits, actually. But we appreciate Ealtis very much. I appreciate all of you. And Ealtis, again, I'm very sorry that I forgot to recognize that.
Come over here.
You hear that? Hey, you, come over here. Where am I supposed to be coming over? Come on over. Come on over, baby. Come on over. I don't want to be DMCA'd. Was that Christina Aguilera? Can we go in here? Oh, it's this scene. It's the shopkeeper. Oh boy, I remember this. I got so stuck in this part, and I don't even remember anymore what you had to do. So we're probably gonna get stuck here again. Oh, but that's the sword we want. I'm pretty sure.
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Got a good deal
What do you
on
want?
swords right now.
Oh, it glitched. He just talked over himself. We appreciate you, Ealtis. I do it for the realm. I'm looking for the Swordmaster of
I'm
Melee
looking
Island.
for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
The Swordmaster of Melee Island? Now, I don't know. See, nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back.
Okay, there is 100% something.
And don't touch anything!
You're supposed to do stuff while he's out. Like, this is part of the puzzle. But I don't remember at the moment. And we're so early in.
It never fails. I step away from the counter for 2 seconds, and some idiot's already ringing that stupid
You don't
bell.
belong in this dimension, Zophar.
DC Bueller cheered 100 bits.
The Swordmaster says you can jump in the
DC
lake, by the
Bueller.
way. What do you want?
Thank you so much for the 100-bit cheer. And guess what, everybody? We are gonna be starting a hype train right now. Let's get the hype train music all pumped up. I confess I didn't have the song ready because we don't have a lot of hype trains on Mondays, but now we do. So here we go. Hype is starting. Train is leaving the station. Choo choo! All aboard! Let's go. GG Nightbot. Oh God. Nightbot broke. It's because of the @ when Coffee Cup. When drop the @ and Nightbot won't error. All right, here we go. Now we gotta figure out this puzzle. Gonna talk to the dude.
I'm looking for the sword.
I think we went the wrong way.
Cheered 1,000
Nope.
bits.
Nope. Nope.
Yalkus,
That-
thank
this
you
way.
so much
This
for
way.
the 1,000-bit cheer.
jumping off.
Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Appreciated. Fuzzy Bane, thank you so much for your kind, generous gift of 5 community gift subs. Enjoy the free emotes. Enjoy the sub badges. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Star Striker, Death by a Staple Gun, Heber, Mom's Secret Recipe, and JPSH Nost. All right, what's happening here? Oh, that's right, because we're on the old this is the old layout, and so it takes up the whole screen. I'll fix that after the stream. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? We gotta go. We are now working on a level 3 hype train. Chat. Gonna walk up here. Gotta look at treasure chest, and maybe we'll find something we like. I'm going to the chest. Can't find the chest. What about this safe? I'm pretty sure that there's a puzzle in this chest over here. Probably supposed to pull the handle, but I have no idea how we open it, cause I forget this puzzle. Maybe if we look at Davy Jones' lock this last word in the fire and grog resistant devices. I bet the shovel will come in handy.
Only shovel for serious
What are we
treasure
gonna
hunting.
do if we can't find the shovel? The Big Master is really cool. Don't know what the heck we're supposed to do. Gonna come down the stairs. Can we take the freaking sword? Clicking on it doesn't seem to work well. Oh, it actually worked. Wow, we actually can do that. Did I just steal the sword? I did. Alright, we got the sword. I hope we're allowed to do that. How about the sign?
Ring bell for service.
Gonna look at the sign.
Ring
Gonna
bell for
look in.
service.
Ring bell for the service. I don't see anything else here. What about the shovel? Can we pick that up? I will try to get it. Guybrush 3 would come in back up the stairs, grabbing the shovel, and then we did it. Don't know why the game is letting me do it. Didn't think we could steal the items we need, but that's cool. That game is letting us do it. I guess we should leave right now before the shopkeeper catches us. Kids, please do not try this at home. Gonna walk outdoor. Oh no! Wait a minute. Where the hell did he come from?
Gotcha, you little thief.
Where did he come from?
Maybe you'd like to pay for those.
About this sword.
About this sword.
That was a good try, right?
Yeah, what about it?
How much is sword? I probably can't afford it because all I have is 2 pieces of 8.
How much is it?
That's 100 pieces of 8.
I do not have that kind of money. How unfortunate. Coffee Cup Arcade, I hope you enjoy the lurk. I don't have enough money. And the shopkeeper says figures. Now I put back the sword. And now we're going to ask about the shovel. And the shopkeeper says, what about it? I don't know what. I want it now. But how much does it cost? Maybe it's only 2 pieces of 8. That would be awesome. Oh my god. 75 pieces of 8. I don't have that kind of money. Hey, Yalkus, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Your support is super appreciated. And Inub, Totot, Boss, and Mikhail, Marius, Neo, Vega, 619, and Bizzo. Enjoy the free emotes, add few viewing, and badges. Hope you're enjoying the domain and realm. The hype train is super real, and it looks like we're done. Think we just hit another tier. And now we're working on level 4. The hype is super real. I don't have money. Can't buy the sword or the shovel or anything. I need to beat this. That really sucks. And now we gotta put the shovel back. Shovel back. Shovel back. I don't know what we're supposed to do here. But I do know I have the H key. The H key. If I need a hint.
Is there something here that maybe you can't afford?
I can't afford to waste your time, my friend, looking for the Swordmaster of the island. Hopefully this will let him go. And she doesn't want to see me. But maybe if you ask her again, maybe she will change her mind. While either way, I think we need to figure out the puzzle in hand. I think it has something to do with the safe, but he does not open it, so we don't know the combo, which is unfortunate. Maybe we should just leave here and hell with it. Walk to the door and open the door. Walk out the door and come over here. And then this guy is trying to get us to go down the alley.
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody in here?
Anybody in here? Do you need help?
Hello?
There is a
You
dude
know, bad
behind me.
things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see.
Is that a threat? Oh, really? That's interesting. We'll see. Bad things happen to people who sneak up on other people from behind, my friend. That is true. I'm gonna say that to this dude over here, cause he looks like a giant jerk.
Yeah, bad things happen. Sneak up on other people
Bad
from
things
behind.
happen. What's he gonna say now? Oh my god.
You're gonna give me a little attitude.
Uh-oh, am I in trouble?
I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate! We're working on a level 4 hype train, chat. 57% of the way there. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to the end of hype. Unless we make level 4. 4. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I was just leaving. I'm gonna say I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm new in town.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm new in town.
Listen,
Peepwood.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop.
Sheriff Fester Shinetop is mad. This is the time to be visiting Melee Island and Secret of Monkey Island 1.
Take your vacation.
But I like the vacation here. What do we do, chat, now? I feel much better knowing there's an officer of law around. What's in this room here? We cannot go there, or here, or here, or there. Oh my god, we are this. You just cheered 2,000 bits. That is super generous. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you, Ealtis, for the 2,000 bit cheer. Oh my freaking god, we just hit another level of the super duper hype train. We just completed level 4. Now we're working on the 5. Appreciate you. Ealtis is super epic supporter of Zophar's domain and the realm. Really appreciate you, Ealtis. Thank you so much. Where do we go? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What about over here in the church area? Can we go in the church now? Doesn't seem to be anything going on. That's because we go here later. So I'm gonna walk out of the church. HMS Bowflicker recognizes the magical weapon match from Lunar. The Silver Star story, complete on the PlayStation 1. But I do not have time to figure out what is in the church. We are gonna go into the jail cell. Gonna go and talk to this prisoner. He's really sad. Gonna look at this rat here. It's locked, my god. Now we're gonna go to prisoner here. Working on the level 5 hype train, chat. Choo choo! train is pummeling. The train is moving. Chugga, 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 chugga. It is no longer the little engine that could. It's the big engine that is. Give prisoner something. I don't know. Can we talk to the prisoner? Talk to the prisoner.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
I'm a victim of society.
Are you?
Not to mention halitosis.
Ooh. He needs some breath mints.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat here but rats.
That's not a joke, by the way. He really does need breath mints. That's definitely part of the puzzle. Talking again?
Death breath?
Death breath. Ouch. Ooh, that's a rough one. All right. What do we have? Do we have anything resembling that yet? We have 2 pieces of 8. We got a pot. We got stewed meat. We got stewed fish. We got a rubber chicken. We have the minutes of the last meeting. Let's give the minutes to the prisoner.
I don't want anything but my freedom.
And breath mints.
And maybe a breath mint.
See? Yo, Lightus X. How you doing? Good to see you. We are doing really well, but I'm super lost in Secret of Monkey Island. We need breath mints for the prisoner over here, but I cannot find those prisoners. Breath mints, because I don't know where they are at. Yaltis just gifted another gift sub. I appreciate you, Yaltis. Thanks for the support. Lightus X, enjoy the ad-free viewing and the badges and the free sub emotes that are in the chat. And now I gotta go out of jail cell, because I don't know where we find these elusive breath mints. How about walking to the archway? What's over here, you might ask? I have a feeling this is the way to the mansion. I remember this puzzle as well. There are a bunch of dogs over here, and we have to go and try to let them in here. But they are deadly piranha poodles. God, they sure look fearsome indeed. Let's go and talk to the deadly poodles, but he's afraid to go near them, which means that we can't go in the mansion. Guyver's 3-foot has a dog phobia. That's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna go over here. My God, Yaltis, you're on fire. You just gifted another 5 subs. Thank you so much for the support. I really mean that. And I think that Fizzule and Dr. Jacob55, Rydia is 50, and Dr. McFeely will enjoy their gift subs. Ad-free viewing and emotes. I think that it's fruitless to try to get the deadly piranhas to listen to me now. But I wonder, maybe we're supposed to throw them meat or fish or something like that. Let's go back, because I just had a thought. Let's try to give them the meat. We are gonna pick the meat up. Can I click on the meat and give it to deadly poodles? G? Give? Does that not work? Alright, I'm too stupid to figure this out. I'm gonna go back to pixel art. Give the meat to the prawn poodles. Alright, that seems to be working. Can I go here? No. They ate the meat and that's it? Really? It didn't work. Alright, I think we have to do something else with them. Oh, it looks like the hype train has finished. The hype train has indeed completed at level 5. The train has came into station. It's in the dock. Choo-choo! We finished out with a total of 17 gift subs and 3,300 bits. Such strong support. Thank you everyone so much. Thank you for all the contributions. Yaltis and Fuzzybane and DC Bueller. Appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And now we have to figure out what we do now. So we just wasted that meat. It didn't work. What about the stewed fish? We do this? Piranha poodles don't eat fish. How do you know that? Dogs can eat fish, can't they? I'm pretty sure my dog's eating fish. I know they prefer like chicken and beef and stuff, but they should be able to eat fish, right? All right, so we're back to the pixel art version because I cannot for the life of me figure out how to navigate those icons. That's way too confusing. This is much easier. So we're going to stick with this version for a little bit. The original OG version of Monkey Island. So actually, Twitch does take so the way it works, just in case you are curious, is as an affiliate. I'm an affiliate right now. Twitch takes half of the subscription. So if, for example, it's a month for $5, Twitch takes $2.50, and the other $2.50 goes to me. Now, again, the reason Twitch is going to take a cut is server bandwidth is not free, right? Server space, all that stuff. So, Twitch is, their business, so they got to make their money too. But that's how it works as an affiliate. And then when you cheer, all of the bits that you cheer do go to me, but they cost more than it takes to get them to me. So, like, for example, 100 bits, I do get $1 for that, right? Each bit is 1 cent. So 100 bits is 100 cents. That does go to me. But it doesn't cost $1 for 100 bits generally. It costs more than that. So, like, if you look like 1,000 bits did not cost you $10, they might cost you like 14 or 15 or something. But the number of bits that you cheer, whatever that number is what I get. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, if you want to know what the real dollar amount was, it's 50% of the subs plus the amount of bits. So $33 are the bits, and then half of the 17 gift subs. You add those two together. And then if it's a Prime sub, by the way, I never feel compelled, just to be clear for everyone that's on the chat, this is fun for me. This is like a hobby. I love doing this. This is the most fun I've had on the internet since running Zophar's domain back in the 90s. You never have to give me a penny. If the way you support is just hanging out here, chatting with us, watching us play games, please come. I love the support. I have a full-time job. I'm a manager. I work like 60 hours a week. This is total fun for me. Anything that you give, so far I've been investing it all back into the stream. My mic, my cameras, and my lighting, and I've been buying a bunch of games. I just bought, for those that aren't on the night streams, Shining Force 3. I bought this off of JP for $290. Happy to do so. Where do you think that $290 came from? All of you. And we're playing this on nights, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sunday nights. So, but like I'm saying though, never feel compelled. You do not have to give me anything. I appreciate any support and all support. And some support can be in the form of a sub and cheers, and some support is just something as simple as watching me play games, hanging out here, lurking, right? We're working on partner, probably going to be a long time before we reach that pinnacle, but just you being here and chatting helps me get there. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. All right, enough of that. I hope that answers all your questions. Subs progress the hype train faster. That is true because it has to do with the amount of like, I think it takes all of the I think it converts subs to bits, like when it's calculating. So, like, for example, one sub, I think, has the equivalent of 500 bits. I think. I've never tried to do the math on how they do the algorithm for it, but I think that's how the hype train progresses, if I had to guess from what I've seen. A streamer's doing all the OG Xbox games. Wow, all of them, huh? And using the proceeds from the streams for a Steel Battalion controller. How much is a Steel Battalion controller? What's up, the dirt? Fuzzy Bane said put it towards some Mr. related stuff when you get yours. There you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Mr. We might even change the name of Mondays once we get the Mr. Maybe Mondays will be known as Mr. Mondays. We'll see. I have all kinds of ideas. But right now, we're breaking the stream up into 3 parts. We got Mac Mondays for point-and-click stuff. We got Wildcard Wednesdays, which is anything goes. And we're going to bring back Pick a Game for Zophar for those streams. And then Friday, Saturday, Sundays is going to be RPGs. We're calling them Wizarding Weekends. And currently, we're working on Shining Force 3 on Wizarding Weekends. The monkeying's going okay, Wabbin. I'm not progressing very far or fast. But it's not that kind of game, right? This game is meant to go kind of at a slow pace and just be enjoyed and all that. But yeah, I wasted the meat just now too. I feel bad about that. So we don't have money. We have to get money. Don't remember how to get money. So let's walk back this way and see what I can figure out. That's the scum bar. Who can we talk to? Let's see. I don't want to come between a pirate and his grog. I don't want to bother them. He looks pretty shook up. That's the loom guy. We're not going to talk to him. Talk to him enough. Oh, no worries, Fuzzy Bane. I had a feeling you were probably Fuzz. Well, if it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate. How do you fare on your quests? Let's go back to voice acting. So, we know we can't pilfer the idol without figuring out the dog puzzle. The sword we have to buy from the shopkeeper, but we need money to do that.
Secure all positions.
And the lost treasure, we have to buy the map off the dude, but we need money to do that.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
So, Drunk at GT, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So, I think we need money.
I'll just be running along now.
We need money. That's what we're missing here.
Leave us to our growth.
That's the first puzzle.
Come back
Getting
later
money.
and tell us how you're doing.
Oh, you know I will. You know I will. Let's go back in here, see if we can get our meat back.
Hey, you can't come back here.
Damn it. We gotta wait for the dude to walk out of there. No problem, Meowthus. Welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, the Auto Retro. I was convinced by every person that I ever talked to about a Mister since coming back in January. All tell me that they love their Mister. Damn it.
Don't go into the
Won't
kitchen.
let me in the kitchen. Go walk away, dude. Walk away. There we go. Walk away. No, go in there. Everyone I talked to said, so far, get a Mister. You're gonna love the Mister. Oh, good. The hunky meat's back.
It's some sort of meat or meat
And
like
after like talking to the 100th person about it, and then talking to a lot of the people in the Mister community, right, in the Mister Discord and whatnot, and Sentient and all, and you know, all them and all you, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a chance, and I went and I purchased it from MrAddons.com. Pork Chop was very kind. The one that I wanted was out of stock on the website. He contacted me directly, and he found one. I don't know how he found it. I don't know how he did it. But I mean, he runs Mr. Add-on, so he has his ways, and I really appreciated it. So, thank you, Pork Chop. Thank you, MrAddons.com. I can't wait to get my Mister later this week when it comes in the mail. So, let's, P is pickup, right? Okay. What are we supposed to do? Let me think. Let's go put the
some
meat
sort
back
of
in the
meat
stew
or
for a minute.
Meat-like substance.
Which means I'm going to have to switch back to the pixel, because I don't know how the hell to do this otherwise. Too confusing, so we will go give the hunk of meat... No. Use the hunk of meat with the pot of stew. You don't actually want to use your CD32 plus XR32 Pro combo because it's too valuable. Think about using a Mister to replace that. Makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Let's pick up the meat and stew. Ouch! Alright, do a little save. Chat, I just want to run to the bathroom really quick. Give me just a minute. I will be right back. Don't change that channel. Because Zophar will return in just a minute. We are back. We are back. Thank you for your patience, chat. What did I miss? There's a lot going on. Oh, wow, I missed a lot. So we're talking about misters. Misters. The Altus does not know what a mister is, but is it like the RetroPie? Your RetroPie has like 30 emulators on it. So the best way to think of it is, it's emulation, despite what people say. It is emulation, but it's not software emulation. It's hardware emulation. I know there's disagreement about even using that term. It is emulation, though, because it's not actually the original hardware, but you're programming an FPGA chip, which becomes the original hardware. So, in effect, the people that think it's not an emulator, I guess technically you're right, because it is the hardware, but it's not the hardware. It's a chip that becomes the hardware based on the way FPGA chips work. Like, you're actually programming the chip to become a Z80 or a 6502 or whatever, as opposed to software emulation, where it's just using software to create that. And so you get the effect of having next to no latency at all. Certain chips, like the Sega Genesis in particular, I was listening to the differences in the way it sounds between the MiSTer implementation and a software emulator, and you can tell the difference. Like, it's hard to emulate that stuff. So what I would say is, if you want the most accurate representation of the game possible on systems from the mid 90s and before, so like PlayStation and before, because PlayStation and Saturn's kind of at the limit as to what the DE10 chipset can do, basically, then you want a MiSTer. That's what I learned through all of my months of research. Now, I don't own one yet, as you know. I just bought it, and it should be here in a few days, so I'm sure there are many, much more versed people on it in this chat than I. And the fact that I even said it's hardware emulations, there's probably people that want to bop me over the head. I'm sorry. I totally understand. But yes, Auto Retro. MiSTer is programmable hardware. That's a much easier way of saying what it just took me forever to try to get to that point of. The Tiffy's got to go. Oh, no problem. See you later, Tiffy. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Auto Retro, it literally configures itself into simulated hardware. Correct. Ealtis does not know what that means. That's okay. I had trouble wrapping my head around it as well. Emulation generally simulates machines and software. This is actually a physical device that turns itself into types of hardware. Yes, that's a good explanation of it. So, I mean, maybe my, the term hardware emulation that I see a lot of people use,
Secure all
maybe that's
positions.
not
Here we
accurate, but
go.
it just, for me, unless
Full
it's
ahead.
literally
Next stop,
the hardware,
Zophar's
it's a
domain.
form of emulation, but I know there are people, because of the way FPGA works, that don't like that term. So it's whatever you say it is. Everyone can call it whatever they like. All I know is it's awesome, it's accurate, and I want it, and I'm getting it, and I'm just waiting for it. Sounds intense. It's probably the fast explanation, so you get no input lag there. Very good. Hardware level emulation. It's Ealtis, if you were to be like, for example, if you did speed running, you would notice the difference. I also have trouble perceiving that if there's going to be a difference or not, like, just because my games also seem fine, like when I'm playing on the Genesis Mini. But I have a feeling that if I was like speed running and like we were trying to do like frame perfect stuff, we'd notice the difference. Or like Mike Tyson's Punch Out is another one. I bet you I'd notice the difference there. Anything where it's like super like exact timing required. Yeah, Auto Retro is doing a much better job of explaining this than I. Play pinball, you'll sense input lag, instantly. The dude even programmed a playlist of songs you requested to play during the main screen during browsing. You recall no save states from MiSTer. Some of the cores, I'm like answering this stuff, and Auto Retro's already beat me to it. This is why I gotta read the chat from the bottom up. I gotta learn to do that. But yes, Auto Retro is completely right. Certain core designs are not complete, so some have no save states. So in particular, the Genesis and Sega CD, like the Sega implementations, do not have save states right now. My understanding is the programmer was possibly thinking about adding that one day, but he's in the Ukraine, which is obviously there's a lot of crazy stuff going on there right now. So there have been a ton of updates since that all started. But looking forward to hopefully one day that happening, because it's not super easy to build that in, is my understanding, where the MiSTer's concerned, because of the way that the MiSTer works and the fact that it's hardware level implementation. So Fuzzy Bane says you prefer the term hardware recreation. I can get behind that. Hardware recreation, that's fair. We can call it that. Back to Monkey Island. To the Monkey Island. Alright, so I think we all can agree that I need money. I don't remember how to get money. So I'm gonna kind of walk around the areas. I think I've been everywhere though. We didn't really do a whole lot up here, right? We talked to that dude at the lookout area, but isn't there a way to like? I remember you being able to get to the map. Like I think it's out that way. Because we have to find money, and I don't think money's here. So we'll go to the path. Ealtis was also working with the guy to incorporate a DOSBox in there, but nobody's actually been able to figure out how to get DOSBox to work on a RetroPie. I don't have a RetroPie. I have, I used my mini consoles, like the Genesis Mini, Nintendo Mini, for all of my emulator needs. For DOSBox, I just use my Mac. I just find it much easier. Like, a lot of the Scum VM stuff, or excuse me, a lot of the GOG stuff is either using Scum VM or DOSBox to play the games. Like, this game, though, I don't think is Scum VM because this is the remake of Monkey Island, and so I think it's just literally running natively in Windows. Here's a clearing. Here's an island. Village. That's where we are. Lights. And house. I guess we'll go to the island. Money! I see 2 pieces of 8, sends Vance Velez. No way but up from here. You're right. Nowhere to go but up. HMS Boat says, can we talk about how inaccurate that inventory icon for pieces of 8 is? Yeah, basically what you're looking at are 2 gold coins. Visit Fabulous Hook Isle. What does this look like in the remaster? I want to see what it looks like. Oh, that's cool. Hook Island. Restrooms and souvenirs.
I think it could support my weight.
This is one of the more easier puzzles in the game. I think we all know what we're supposed to do here.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
So
what possible use could that have?
Cable with rubber chicken. The goal of having all-in-one emulator was our goal. Being able to play Warcraft 2 and Menzo Baranzan on your RetroPie would be amazing. I hear you. In reality, pieces of 8 were named such because, well, the name was literal. They were Spanish gold coins that were literally cut into 8 pieces. That's right. So what you should be seeing are, you know, jagged-edged coins in the inventory representation. Does it look any different on the, let's see something. Nah, it looks the same. I think that would confuse people that are so used to this game and don't know that, though, if they were to actually make it look more accurate. They'd be like, what? Why are the coins all messed up? Your younger self was like, chicken with a pulley in the middle does that? This one was for me, that was the easiest thing for me to figure out. It's like every other puzzle that took me forever. But that one, I was 12 years old when I first played this with the Sega CD. No, wait, I don't want to do that. Oh, yes, I do. I really don't like the animation. I'm going back to pixels. Like, the walk animation just... not a fan of that. But I'm glad they give you the choice. Oh, but now he's going to talk, so...
I don't like visitors. Who are you?
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother? Ah! That's so funny. I'm a pirate cannonball head. Who are you? Excuse me, the sign said there were restrooms in here? Whoops, I just realized it's the wrong house. I'm going to say Bobbin Threadbare.
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?
No, your mother was a duck. Now beat it.
Oh, that's so good. That was a great kid's book. I was one of the first ones. I had that. I had Cat in the Hat. I had a bunch of them. I'm a pirate cannonball head.
I'm a pirate cannonball head. Who are you?
My name's Meat Hook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem.
Yeah, there's Loom references all over. Well, I think you've got a little hair problem.
Well, I think you've got a little hair problem.
Jeez, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Obviously, neither did your barber. That's cruel.
Obviously, neither did your barber.
Why, you...
I don't think he was too happy about that.
I suppose you've come to invade my peaceful home and insult me again, eh?
Yes. Bully the Hook Man.
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals.
Accident?
One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business, and since then, I've lived here all alone.
Oh.
And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child. And left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot.
Oh, man.
Can't you just leave me alone now?
Poor guy. You have Warcraft 2 from Good Old Games. What is it called? Scum. Okay, so Scum VM. So let's go back in time. The original Secret of Monkey Island, which was the version of the game that looked like this, used an engine called the Scum engine. And it's a shame, I don't think Coffee Cup Arcade is here right now, because he could probably go a lot deeper into this than me. But the Scum engine was what they created for LucasArts for the Secret of Monkey Island. This was the first game that used the Scum engine. And they even make references to it, like the bar in this game is called the Scum Bar. I forget what Scum stands for. Yeah, HMS, same thing. I also forget what it stands for. Here, I'll look it up real fast. Hold on. Because this is relevant, because we're going to get into what Scum VM is in a second here. What does Scum stand for? Script creation utility for Maniac Mansion. Oh, Maniac Mansion. That's right. That came out a little before Monkey Island. You're right. Maniac Mansion was 1987. Okay. So, yes, Drunk at GT beat me to it. So it was actually made for Maniac Mansion, and they used it for a lot of the 80s and 90s LucasArts point-and-click games. So Scum VM is an implementation of the Scum language, the programming language, a script creation utility, in a virtual machine. So think of it like, the best way to explain Idealtis is think of how DOSBox is a virtual machine for DOS. Scum VM is a virtual machine for games that use the Scum language, like Maniac Mansion, Secret of Monkey Island, etc. Vance Velez says, imagine hearing an entire story demonstrating zero empathy, and then saying, what was your name again, Cannonball Head? You're right. Thank goodness this game has no death scenes. Actually, Vance Velez, somebody told me, I've never tested this. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a scene in this game, someone told me that you can actually die, and it has something to do with the joke that's throughout the game, where Guybrush Threepwood says he can hold his breath for 10 minutes, and it's the only time you can really die. I've never tried it, though. I always thought you could not die in any of the Secret of Monkey Island games. So when we get to that scene later, I want to test that theory. I want to wait 10 minutes and see if it really, it is true. Wow. We're going to have to test it. Yalta says it's literally an acronym. Yes, it is literally an acronym. No negative connotation. Then they expanded, Scum VM to point and clicks in general, because, there's other stuff like, 7th Guest and 11th Hour and a whole bunch of point and click stuff that also works within Scum VM. That, like, for example, the Sierra games, right, which was their own scripting language, are all included in Scum VM now. So, yes, you're absolutely right. There are 1.5 death scenes in this game. Save first, of course. Thanks, chat. Love learning new stuff. All this is very fascinating. No problem, Yaltis. We appreciate you. Part of the stream is just to learn and have fun, and, sometimes that's making fun of poor Meat Hook over here, whatever he's called. And part of it is talking about programming languages. It's all awesome. All right, I'm just going to say it was the wrong house. Whoops! I just realized that this is the wrong house. Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island. Yeah, this guy's funny. Yeah, AGI and then SCI. Absolutely right, Drunk at GT. You are correct. All right, use rubber chicken on the bowl. Visit Fabulous Hook Isle. Why do you think they changed that to just say Hook Isle? They pulled out the Visit Fabulous Hook Isle. What's wrong with saying it's fabulous? They should have left that in. It is fabulous. Use rubber chicken on cable. Pew! Wow, it works both ways. That's some chicken. Oh, I love the Monkey Island games. They're so awesome. Yeah, I think we're going to be locked in on Mondays to the Monkey Island stuff for a while, chat. At least this game is not a short game either. This is going to... We'll be playing this. Unless I cheat and look at walkthroughs, which I'm... You know how I feel about that. I try to not do that unless I have no choice. So if I did press H right now... Man, I want to see how the hint system works. That means I'm going to have to use a hint. I'm doing it. You need to drug the meat with something. How does it even know that's what I want to do? That's talking about the poodle puzzle. I remember that. You have to put them to sleep. Alright, so good news. The hints are not super duper spoily. They just put you in the right direction. Good. Well, that's a later puzzle. I don't think we're going to do that right now. What's this fork in the road? Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do. Plants. What an unusually bright yellow they are. Can we pick them up? Alright, we got yellow petals. Oh, maybe the hint is telling me that because I'm not going into this maze-like forest without a map or a guide or something. Ah, okay. So, can we go back? Yes. Are we allowed to go to the clearing? Yes. Console version of the games also work with Scum VM. Good to know. Rumor is they call him Hands. Poor guy. Walk 2. Spoiler alert! After Act 1, there is an Act 2! You are correct. What a spoiler. Circus tent. Oh! Chat! Okay. I think we found money. I remember the scene now. I remember this. This is where we're gonna get money. I'd get in the cannon, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze. We need voice acting here.
I cannot do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon.
You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
No, you get in the cannon.
Slacker.
Loser.
Ruffian.
Fop.
They called him a fop.
Weevil.
Miscreant.
Toady.
Ne'er-do-well.
Selling these fine jackets.
I'm selling these fine.
Say there, son, how'd you like the chance?
A once-in-a-lifetime chance.
To perform an amazing feat.
A death-defying feat.
Well, not so death-defying, really.
Dangerous feat.
No, not dangerous at all.
Not dangerous at all.
But exciting.
With the amazing,
adventurous, acrobatic,
and exceedingly well-known
Fettuccine Brothers, right?
Flying.
And then the Fettuccine
Brothers.
Yes.
That's us.
My brother Alfredo.
And my brother Bill.
Alfredo Fettuccine, oh my god.
It's very simple, really.
See that cannon over there? All you have to do...
I see it.
Is get in the cannon.
And we'll shoot you out of it.
Across the room.
Quite safe, actually.
It's totally safe.
So, what do you say?
I want to know how much it's going to cost. What are they going to pay me for it?
How much will you pay me?
How about 478 pieces of 8?
That sounds fair.
Okay, sounds good.
Have you got a helmet?
Helmet? Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Of course I have a helmet. What sort of idiot do you take me for?
Well, let's have it.
We want to be sure.
That it's safe.
Dude, we have...
Doesn't want you hurt.
No, siree.
We gotta show him our helmet. Oh, man. We have a helmet? Oh! This is kind of like a helmet. Right? Hold on, wait a minute. I have to click G. Wow, I do not like the interface. That's okay. Give pot to Fettuccine Brothers.
Ah, that will work as a helmet.
Nice.
Now we can do the trick.
Step right over here, son.
Now put on your helmet.
And get in the cannon.
And we'll take care of the rest.
Echo!
It works!
Oh, I'm so relieved.
You could have just killed him. I guess we're glad we had that pot.
Are you okay?
What? I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother? Or where's my helmet? I'm gonna say I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother?
I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother?
He's alright!
Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit.
Here is your money, sir.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just a recompense for aiding
That's
us.
not even gonna pay for the
The
hospital
basic
visit.
theory is fine.
We just need to change the aim a bit.
Change the aim bit. That's all you gotta do.
No, I'll do it next.
No, me!
Oh my God. Can we...
Slacker!
Now they're gonna make fun of each other again.
Fop.
Vance Velez, only the most useful hints from me. Appreciate you. Ealtis says, do you prefer clips or posted after the stream in Discord? Ealtis, I don't mind. You can post them before, during, after, whatever you like. It does not matter to I. The fact that you post them at all is super helpful to me because each one you put in there is one less that I have to do after the stream. So appreciate you. Have at it. Timing does not matter to me. Soda Pagoda says that I cave to the voices. So this is how we're doing it. I decided that anytime there's voice acting, I'm going to switch over to the voice acting. But then anytime that the voice acting is over, I'm going to switch back to Pixel. And the reason why is it wasn't even like the animation style that did it for me. Because I do prefer the pixel art better, but it's not like a deal breaker. But I do not like the interface on the new version. Like, I'm sitting there, like, so for example, if I want to give 480 pieces of 8 to the circus tent, which won't work, I can just click give 480 pieces of 8 to whatever. And obviously it won't work, so you can't do it. But, like, in the remaster version, I have to either scroll through the icons using my mouse wheel, which, by the way, is super awkward because I'm using an Apple Magic Mouse, so it doesn't work very well. Or I have to use the shortcut keys, like T is talk, but then it doesn't change the icon. Like, okay, it does. So, like, but then I get to use it, I have to click this, and then this. It's like, it's just very clunky. Whereas, and maybe it's just me because I'm old, but like here, it's just, oh, there's give, and there's the thing, and you do the thing. So, yeah, more steps. Zophar does not like more steps. He likes less steps. So less steps it is. All right, so we got money. Chat, this is great. Let's go savey save. And we're going to spend some money. I think the first thing to do is probably go back to, what, the shopkeeper, right? Oh, but anywho's, as long as we're not talking or using items, we are still good to do this. Because I'm not that bothered by the animation style. It's a stinking pirate! Lights. I know what's here. Oh, that's fun part. That's a fun part of the game. But that'll be later. We don't have to do that right now. I don't remember what's there. Anyone that's played this knows what I'm talking about with the lights. Oh, it's a troll. Hi, troll.
Stop! You must pay a toll.
Let's see. Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate. That sounds good.
Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate.
Yes, Ealtis, we can.
You're no pirate. While the town drunk could out insult you on his back. And probably would.
How about this? I like this one better.
I can out insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire.
Sheesh.
You can't pass until you pay the toll.
Look behind you, a mouse.
Look behind you, a mouse.
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea
Kind of a
slug.
smart troll, isn't it? Thought for sure he'd fall for that.
You can't pass until you pay the toll.
If we don't pay no tolls, then we don't eat no rolls.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
Some semi-rancid meat?
Some semi-rancid meat?
I want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Construction paper jockey shorts?
Construction paper jockey shorts?
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya.
Really?
None shall pass until you pay the toll.
How much did you say the troll was?
Toll
was? The toll for the
I
troll?
want something that'll attract attention, but have no real importance.
Yeah, we totally strolled past that stinking piratey Altus. We have 3 chances to give him what he wants.
None shall pass.
None shall pass. How about the rubber chicken?
None shall pass.
Oh, right. See the Syriar again. Use rubber chicken. Oh, God, on troll.
It's pretty useless, but it's not what I want.
Give rubber chicken, give minutes?
That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall pass.
How about the fish?
Ah, a red herring. Pass.
Right, because it's a red herring. What? Wasn't even a real troll. What in the world? Alright. Oh, man. I mean, we don't have to do this part right now. The lights. If we go back to the bridge, there's nothing there anymore. He could just tell us what he wants. Yeah, what he wants is something that has no real importance. But everyone will want... What was it that he said again? It has no room for everyone will look at it, which is a red herring, right? That's what a red herring is. That's funny. Oh, man, I wanna do this part now. We can't do it yet. Alright, chat, we're gonna go meet Stan. I wanna see Stan first. Hope it's the same actor from 3. I love the music. And I want to hear the original music, so I'm going to switch back for a minute. There it goes. Stan's previously owned vessels. Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around, I'll be right back. HMS, were you talking about the remaster part? That right there? Yeah, I definitely much prefer the pixel art. Yeah. I think we can all agree on that. It's the grog machine. Look, it looks like a Coke machine. That's a grog machine. That's awesome. Can I get a piece of grog? Nothing? Really? Oh, and I had to use a piece of 8 for that? Oh, jeez. Isn't this... If I recall correctly, can't you, like, soft lock the game if you end up using too many of the pieces of 8 in here? Right? I love Stan. So good. Stan is my hero. Let me do a save here. Oh, I love Stan. He's so much fun. This was my favorite version of Stan. It was always good to see him recur in the games, but this was my favorite version of him. Although, I think he was... Which was the one where he was, like, he was selling, like, tombstones and stuff? That was fun, too. Was that 2 or 4 where he sold the tombstones? I can't remember anymore. Is he not here yet? He might not be here yet. Because we're not actually supposed to do... Like, we can't do... This is where you buy a boat. Because part of, like, being a pirate is... is buying a boat. But... I don't think we can actually do this yet. 2 was the one where he sold coffins. Right. That was it. Ah, fixer-upper. let's go back out.
Now then, what brings you to my inner sanctum?
Medio, thank you
Arcus
so
sub
much.
1 Arcus sub 2 for it Zophar 1.
Sub hype, thank you so much for the resub. You are going 4 months strong now at tier 1, and you remain an acolyte of the realm and the domain. Thank you, Medio. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, Soda Pagoda, I spoiled the fact that Stan sells coffins in 2. Ah, Stan is so awesome. I love Stan. All right, can we open? Can we open the door? It doesn't seem to open. Yeah, we just can't do anything here yet. So I guess the idea is that when the time comes when we're supposed to buy the boat, Stan will be here. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Hold on 1 second, chat. There we go. I don't know what's in that house, but I do know I want to go back to the village because we want to buy stuff. We want to buy that shovel because that's for the treasure hunting stuff. We want to buy a map. That's also part of the treasure hunting stuff. We want to buy the sword because that's for the sword fighting quest. And then we might be able to do something with this yellow petal. I think this has something to do with the piranha poodle puzzle. Yeah, so that whole circus thing, I remember that was the first part I got stuck on. I couldn't figure out when I was a kid you were supposed to use the pot on your head. I don't know why, it wasn't obvious to me. I eventually figured it out, but it took me a while. Okay, so let's go to the shopkeeper. Oh, since we're gonna pass this dude, we might as well talk to him.
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you.
It's only you again.
Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh?
You know
I hope
it.
you brought enough money this time.
Could say no thanks, I don't have enough money. I'll take it, it'll make a swell gift. I'll take it.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Nah. So how much did that cost us? That cost us 100 pieces of 8. I don't know why it's not obvious to me that you just have to press the button again. I keep pressing escape. Can we do anything more with this guy?
Excuse me, but oh, it's only you.
Or is that all that he ever does?
I told you there was only one in existence.
Well, what if I want 2 of them?
Now get lost.
I'll get lost. His voice reminds me a little bit of the dude from Full Throttle. Another awesome LucasArts point and click that I do want to play it someday on Mac Mondays. Definitely want to. Alright, let's go in, huh? Is this the voodoo place? Yeah. We don't need to be here just yet. We already did that. Where is it? It's not here, right? This just takes you over there? Yeah. Maybe this is the... Why can't I remember where the hell the shopkeeper is? This is the shopkeeper. Yeah, Full Throttle is awesome. Unfortunately, I heard that the voice actor who played the original...
I hike halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the
making fun of it.
swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again.
Womp womp. Yeah, I heard the voice actor that played the original main character of Full Throttle passed away a number of years ago. He had such a distinct voice, too. Alright, so I want the sword.
Slashmaster. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit.
Don't think, just buy.
I'm trying to.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want a sword. About this... Oh, breath mint.
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please.
Sweet.
Take the whole roll.
Now we can talk to that dude.
That'll be 1 piece of 8.
In the jail.
What else do you want?
Got the breath mints. About this sword.
About this sword.
Yeah, what about it?
I want it. How much is it? I don't want it. We're gonna say, how much is it?
How much is it?
I already told you it's 100 pieces of 8.
We want it. Let's
Did
buy
you bring
it.
enough money this time?
We did.
I'll take it.
Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
We definitely got to get
Okay.
that shovel.
Wake me up if you need anything.
So let's go up the stairs and get to the shovelly shovel. Hey, look at shovel.
Digmaster, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts.
Let's pick it up.
Come on, just buy something.
I'm trying.
Did you just come in here to get out of the cold, or do you actually need something?
I'm getting the shovel there, Skippy. Sheesh Louise.
What do you want?
What do you want? About this shovel.
About this shovel.
Yeah, what about it?
I wants it.
I want it.
Great. Oh, it'll pay for itself, believe me. Yeah, you'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey,
I know,
save
right?
some treasure for the rest of us, would you?
He's so crotchety.
What else do you want?
I think that's all for now.
I think I'd just like to browse.
I am certain
This ain't no boutique.
there is some
I'll
kind of
take all
puzzle
day.
with that safe. I just don't think we're there yet. Like, I don't think we're allowed to do anything with it yet. But it has something to do with him leaving. I remember that. We'll figure it out. That was the alleyway where we met the douche nozzle police officer sheriff dude. The church, we know we can't really do anything there. We can go here and give the dude a breath mint now. And we have a sword, which means we can commence sword fighting. That's a fun part of the game. Alright, let's go...
Talk to Death Breath? No thanks.
Okay. We'll go take the breath mints. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Right, I have to click U. Use breath
That's
mints.
refreshing.
No, I didn't want to do it that way. Give... See, I don't like this interface. Give breath mints to prisoner. There we go.
Oh, Grago Mint. How refreshing. Thanks.
Grago mint.
So, have you come to release me?
Nope, just one song. Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Otis. At least I think it is.
Hey, Otis.
I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely.
He seems,
Can't you see? I'm innocent.
He seems like he's in pretty good health considering he's been in jail all that time. So why is he in jail?
But why are you in jail if you're innocent?
I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers.
What flowers?
What flowers?
The yellow Cornish in dormy flowers in the
How much
forest.
flowers?
It's against the law to pick them.
Oops. Oops.
So, how's the food in there?
Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel,
yummy.
rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch
Tasty.
them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food.
Good old
like
Otis.
Pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips, but once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast.
Ew. But I want to know what was odd about it.
What was so odd about the rump roast?
Well, it's the only rump roast I ever seen with a prehensile tail.
Ew. Cobra, I don't want that. I don't want that rump roast. That's not. I mean, it definitely sounds like a rump roast. It's not the kind of rump roast I want. God, Sheriff Shinetop's such a jerk.
Sheriff Shinetop sure is a jerk, isn't he?
No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island.
He's a douche.
Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances.
Dope.
If you ask me, I think the new sheriff had something to do with it.
There he is.
I think you've said enough, Otis.
Oops.
Womp
I
womp.
hope you haven't been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society.
Cobra, I will take your advice, and I will definitely avoid that particular rump roast. So we could say, do you mind? We were having a private conversation.
Do you mind? We were having a private conversation.
Don't take that tone with me, monkey boy, or I'll gladly lock you up in there with Otis.
Yeesh.
Then you'd have plenty of time for private conversation.
Sorry.
Look, I don't know what you're up to. But whatever it is, it's probably illegal. So forget it. Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here.
Always watching, Wazowski.
Is he a pill or what? You see what I have to put
He's
up
a
with?
giant douche.
You better go before you get us both in trouble.
But no, I want to keep talking. No. Wait, Otis, I'm sorry.
Come to interrogate the prisoner again, huh?
Oh, we're building such a nice relationship here, Chad, aren't we? It's illegal, Soda Pagoda. The chef's special should be illegal, so who'd want to frame you?
So who'd want to frame you?
Who indeed?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's conspiracy. Look, I like visitors and everything.
See what you did there?
But I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to?
We were just becoming friends.
It's not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything.
Yeah, right? He's a software pirate. Arr, shiver me
I told
timbers.
you. I don't have much more to say.
Shiver me piracies. So he doesn't want to talk no more. Fine. Be that way. Jerk. He's a jerk. Okay, I feel like there's something we can do with this flower now. Let's see. Use yellow petal with stewed meat. Did that work? Look at meat with condiment. Ooh. I'm pretty sure, let's save here, that we can now give that stewed meat to the poodles. And we could probably do that quest if we want now. But we also could do the sword fighting, which is so much fun. Ealtis, would you mind making a quick poll for the chat? Or Soda Pagoda, either or of you? Can we make a poll? I want the poll to say, which quest should we do? Because after this, like, we're only gonna have time to start one of them. We're not gonna be able to finish it. But the question is, do we go for the idol quest, which is gone to the governor's mansion this way? So governor's mansion idol quest with the poodles, or sword fighting, which is the, trained to be a sword fighting pirate. So idol or sword fighting. And make it a quick poll if you could. Like 3 minutes or less. Which quest? And we'll put the little... We haven't done a poll in a few days, so... We have 3 for Idol Quest so far, and 2 for Learn to Sword Fight. Oh, now we're tied. Get your votes in, get your votes in. You know how I feel about polls. I take your feedback very seriously. Oh, thank you, Soda Pagoda. No worries. Soda Pagoda is very quick on the draw. Yeah, Soda Pagoda, you remind me of myself. That's how I am. Like, as soon as somebody says like what I'm starting to say, I'll try what they're starting to say, I'll try to anticipate it. We got 5 for Learn to Sword Fight and 3 for Idol Quest. But, well, and again, too, the Soda Pagoda's also been doing modding for a little while. So, you get faster as time goes on. The Cobra Commander, that's, if you want to, I'm trying to not, like, weigh in on this, but, like, I guess I'm weighing in on it now. That's the one I want to try first. We're not going to have enough time to finish it because, usually I end my streams on Mondays around 5-ish because, my son and all that. But we might go a little bit longer. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling here about stuff. But there is a character limit, so sometimes you have to adjust. That is also true. All right, we got another minute and a half or so left on the poll. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. While we're waiting, I'm going to give some shameless plugs on the rest of my week. So, we're off tomorrow and Thursday, but I may, not promising this yet, depends on work. Since I'm on vacation on Saturday to see a show in New York, me and my wife are going to see Beetlejuice. But before we do that, I'm thinking we might add a bonus stream on Tuesday or Thursday to make up for Saturday since I won't be streaming Saturday. So stay tuned on that, no promises. But the next scheduled stream is going to be Wednesday, where we're doing our new Wild Card Wednesday format. So we're going to bring back the Silver Redemption of Pick a Game for Zophar. That's coming back. And it's going to be an anything goes, other than RPGs or adventure games, because these take longer. Any other game, like action games or, FMV games or puzzle games, whatever. Anything will go on Wednesdays. Yes, Cobra Commando Beetlejuice has become a musical. And it actually came out right before the pandemic started, and they shut it down for a while. And now it's come back because, the pandemic is more or less winding down. I know people don't want to say that, but it kind of... I think we figured out that we're going to be living with COVID-19 forever. So, yes, in Manhattan, New York. You are correct, Soda Pagoda. So, yeah, I'm a big musical fan as well. Well, weren't we talking about that a little bit on your stream, Cobra? You were singing some Disney musical stuff. I was saying, you should make that like a redemption. But then I realized that's probably a bad idea because DMCA. Oh, you lived in New York for a little while? I didn't know that, Cobra. Yeah, so my wife is actually from Brooklyn. I actually met her. I'll tell you how. We actually met on eHarmony, believe it or not. And, I was almost ready to give up on it because I had tried for a good couple of months and I'm like, I'm not meeting anyone interesting here. Maybe I'll just stick to restaurants and bars or whatever. And then I saw her profile and I was like, New York, huh? And I'm from Philly. So, when I mentioned this to some of my friends, are like, no, not New York, man, because Philly, New York. But I'm like, no, I'm going to give it a shot. And so our first date was in Manhattan. I met her. I went to the train station at Madison Square Garden. And I met her there, and we went to see Hairspray. That was the first musical we ever saw. And here we are. It's, 16 years later or something, and we're married and love her, and it's awesome. But yeah, Hairspray. First musical we ever saw together. Company HR, says he sent an email saying that employees are back to wearing masks. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Eee, that's no fun. Yeah, my company, at least as of Saturday when I left, because I'm off today, we were still doing the masks are optional thing, but at any point they could say it's not. Yes, 2006. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't, I know Harvey Fierstein wasn't in that. He wasn't Edna in that one. I can't remember who it was. Because the song I remember the most from that musical, from seeing it, I mean, I've seen the movie musical bazillions of times, but I just remember the Timeless to Me song, and the person that played Edna was really good. But I can't remember who played her. It's possible we might have been. Speaking of Harvey Fierstein, though, I did get to see Harvey at Fiddler on the Roof. So there was a couple years ago, since you're into musicals, there was the dude. Yes, timeless. You're timeless to me. Da, 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 da. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, Cobra, were we at the same show? Because that's what happened, and it stopped for a bit, and everyone was chuckling, and literally they stopped the music and everything, and yeah, no way. Was it in January by any chance? Was it January? That's freaking crazy. We were at the same show. Wow. Dude! That is freaking crazy. We had to have been. That's really crazy. Small world. Wow. Yeah, definitely check. I don't know that I'm going to have my ticket anymore because it's been so many years ago, but I can definitely find out the date because I remember vividly it would have been in January. And I met my wife, I'm pretty sure it was winter of 2005, like through eHarmony. That I can look up because I still have my account. And then January of 2006, because it was after the holidays, is when I met her in New York. Yeah, go find out. It could have, like, maybe that was like a thing that they did at the show that was like the joke, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe we were at the same. Definitely find out. That's so cool. Anyways, wow, we're getting in the weeds. That's the fun of streaming. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, then that means that we were at the same. Like, it was during the same time frame where they had the same show and actors and everything. That's okay, though. So it wasn't the same show, but it was the same year. That's still really cool. Yeah, it's still really cool. What did we vote on? We agreed to learn the sword fight. All right. The chat has spoken, so it is written, so it shall be done. Same theater, same cast. It's still awesome. So we're gonna go sword fight. But Cobra, so Fiddler on the Roof, I forgot, I was trying to make a point on that. Right. So I forget the guy's name, but you remember the guy that was in the Spider-Man movie, the second one, Doc Ock? Alfred Molina. Okay, so Alfred Molina was in Fiddler on the Roof. They brought the show back. What do you call that? A revival. So they brought him back to a revival. But then he left the show, and so we bought the tickets. It was actually my wife bought me the tickets. But we got to see Harvey Fierstein for like a brief time doing Fiddler on the Roof. I don't remember what year it was. So that was really cool. But yeah, we're big musical fans. It's just been so long. So, Cobra, I didn't see Sweeney Todd then, but I'll tell you when I saw it. There was a brief time, I don't remember where it was, but they had Sweeney Todd in like an actual, like they converted the theater to a meat shop. And so you went there. This was only maybe this was like 4 or 5 years ago. And you went there and you ate, like they had meat pies. They would serve you meat pies and everything. And then the show happened in front of you in the little meat shop, and they would like jump on your table and sing. It was crazy. And I can't remember how I think it was like 4 or 5. It was like they converted it into a meat shop, so you would go there and they had like they cooked the food, and it was a real shop. For Sweeney Todd, they did this for the show, but you went in there and you bought food. You could have pie, you could have drinks. Like, they served you, you sat down, you ate. It was a real kitchen, like, it was real. And then after you're done eating, then the show would start right in there. Like, it was really fun. I'm pretty sure I have pictures. Hold on one second here, chat. This is so off the beaten path, but I want to see if I have it. Hold on. 1 second. I'm pretty sure I do. What would I have called it? Looking. Would I have called it Sweeney Todd? What would I have called it back then? I'm sure this would have been really... It wouldn't have been that long ago. It would have been like... Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Now I got Hairspray stuck in my head. do 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 do. I can just remember like what year that was. Let's see, I'm like scrolling through all the darn, I can't find it now. Remind me later, Cobra, maybe the next time we're chatting, or if we're on Discord or on your stream or something, just remind me. I will find the picture. Because I'm certain we have a picture of me and my wife in front of the meat shop. I just can't find it right now, but I'm sure it's there. Oh yeah. And he was unbelievable. Oh man, I don't remember who was Sweeney at the one I was at. It is on Broadway. I'm pretty sure. I think it's on the main Broadway street. Like, which theater is it? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I bought the tickets like just a month ago. I can't freaking remember. It is at the. Hold on. Marquee Theater. Yeah, it's on Broadway. Marquee Theater. Not off. Okay, here we go. Sword fight. Sword fight. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's always a small world. Thanks, Yelpis. You know what I was just thinking, chat? This is gonna sound really random. Wait a minute. We don't want to go this way, right? We want to go. If we're sword fighting, we got to go back to the main map. So we're going this way. I didn't know there was a Cruel Intentions musical. That's awesome. Sounds like it was a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do this after the stream, but we should probably clip my fail earlier. With the coffee cup arcade incident. Is that like a live stream fails moment? I actually got to see one recently, with Tragic. For those of you familiar with Tragic on Twitch, she's an awesome retro streamer, by the way. But she was streaming Earthbound, and she's been trying to find the Gutsy bat. I don't know if she has yet, but it's like a super rare item in Earthbound from a very rare enemy. Oh, we got a sword fight. Hold that thought. We got to fight. Oh, okay, we don't have to fight just yet. And she spent like 30 to 40 hours. I'll tell you in a second, Cobra. He didn't do it. It's not really his fault. It's 100% my fault. I'll just tell the story now. All right, we got 2 stories to tell, then sword fighting. The Ren story is this. Ren was trying to be helpful, and he is helpful. And he was talking about some fun facts from Secret of Monkey Island, and he put in a pretty big spoiler. I know he didn't do it intentionally. While talking about like some behind-the-scenes Secret of Monkey stuff. Now, I played this before, the original version, so I know all the story. But there's people in the chat that probably haven't played it yet. So I was like, oh no, don't spoil that. That's such a fun moment. So I went over to, because I don't do stuff in mod very often. I've only ever had to ban like robots and like one person ever. So I don't really often click the icons. So I went to try to just delete the part, that one message that had the spoiler in it, so that people wouldn't see it, because I caught it pretty early, I think. But instead of clicking the trash can, I clicked the ban button. I felt like a jerk. The second I did, I was like, oh no, because then it deleted all his messages. And I was like, no, wait. I'm like, Ren, I'm so sorry. And I went to, but then he actually had to pick up, I guess, his kid. So he wasn't back right away. So I was like, oh my god, Ren hates us now. Ren's done. Ren thinks Zophar hates him, and now it's over. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, I'm literally, I interrupted the stream. I'm on Discord. Like, Ren, I'm so sorry you come back. Exactly. But he was actually just picking up, his kid or whatever. So he did come back, and he understood, and it's all good. But like, so I'm thinking about this, like, it's probably a really funny clip to watch. So going back to the Tragic on Twitch thing, so she played for like 30 to 40 hours just trying to get the damn bat, and she finally gets one of the rare enemies, and they drop the bat after like 30 to 40 something hours. And she's just like, yeah! And she picks her Super Nintendo because she was playing on real hardware. And you just see the screen ripple and go blue. After like 30 to 40 hours, she just got the bat. And she reset the game. She did. It ended up on live stream fails. It had like 30,000 views or some crazy number, like in like the first few hours. Yep. So, and her reaction, she really reacted really well. Like, I would probably, in that moment, because the chat knows, like, although the environment's usually chill, I can rage. I can go from 0 to 60 very fast. I really can. It's my personality. And so, like, if that had happened to me, my first reaction probably would have been to drop some kind of foul language on the stream. That would have been what I thought to do. I would have tried to suppress that, but I probably would have done it anyway. It's an M-rated stream, so people can, use cursing. I don't care. But I try not to because my son watches this sometimes. Like, I show him some clips and stuff. But I think I would have lost my mind. I would have been like, it would have been like an angry video game nerd moment. It would have been one of those. Yeah, I wouldn't have either, Cobra. I couldn't do it. Thanks, Cobra. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to chatting with you. I'm pretty active on Discord and Twitter, actually, both of those. I love to chat before and after streams. All right, so all that said, this is it. I know we've all been waiting for this moment. We're going to do a sword fight. Nice night we're having, isn't it?
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Oh, you know what, chat? There's one more thing we have to do. I forgot. We have to meet the the pirate trainer, pirate captain person, and that's the person that the shopkeeper's trying to get to. Oh, I know what we have to do to get to that part. We have to get him to go there, and then we have to follow him, I think, because he takes us through the maze. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. All right, we can do that. That's fine.
I'll
Just a small detour. Because that's where we'd be fighting. That we would have fought that pirate just now. All right, so we can do that. Let's go do that. Yeah, same here, Cobra. I think Lunar 2 towards like the end was starting to bring out the sailor in me as well. Cause like when I'm off stream, just to be clear, chat, I can sailor it up with the best of them. But you know, on stream I try to just, you know, only because of my son, I try to, you know, edit myself. And it's easy to cut the chat out of it. Like he won't see that. He just sees the whatever video portion I want to show him. So I was raging pretty hard towards it with the Lunar battles, like fighting Zophar and everything. Like, I was getting angry. All right, so I think what we got to do is call back the shopkeeper, and then send him back out.
Oh, I should have known it'd be you again.
He turned 7 in just a
What do
few
you
months,
want?
Altus. He's 6 right now. All right, I'm looking for the Swordmaster.
Swordmaster of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Does he have a
And
peg
don't
leg?
touch anything.
I never noticed that before. He totally has a peg leg. I don't know why I never noticed that. All right, so I guess we're just supposed to follow him, right? Pretty sure. Uh-oh. We're following the shopkeeper. We're following the shopkeep. Cause we have to figure out how to get to the Swordmaster of Melee Island. Gotta find the Swordmaster of Melee. Isn't that funny? I'm just sitting here and all of a sudden it just came to me like I remembered. God, it's been so many years since I played the Monkey Islands. I know, right? Yep, we are gonna be, it's not even, yeah, it's only a little over, what, 6 weeks away we're going. Alright, so, there he is. Okay. So we just kind of follow him. The fork. Alright, go here. He can't catch us, right? And then we go here. 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 Do 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 do. Aha! See, that's the thing that you wouldn't have figured out. Like, even if we tried to just find the Swordmaster this way, we would never have known, or the game wouldn't have let you, I don't think, hit you that sign. There we are.
I better just stay back here and eavesdrop.
I can't remember if the island is still there, Rialtus, in the Magic
Hello
Kingdom, or if
again,
they put something else there.
I thought I told you to get
I think
lost.
it might still be there.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction.
Too late.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
So he just likes the... I see why he's always wanting to go there. I was trying to figure out, like, why is he always so eager to go visit her? And now I'm like, oh, okay, he really is crusty and lecherous, isn't he? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying, like, this is one of those things where, like, I love Disney. Big Disney fan, Cobra knows this. But I'm worried ever since the pandemic. I've heard a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I usually would have made my dinner reservations 6 months ago. I still haven't made them because they changed it to, like, 2 months before. And then I forgot to do it. And then, like, you know, having to buy tickets for the park that you're going to be in. Like, you never had to do that before. You can just go wherever. So the pandemic changed a lot. There's no more Fast Pass. Now it's Disney Genie, which costs money, which we are doing because why not? And then no more Magical Express. So I want to go back so bad, and we're going in 6 weeks, but I'm just worried. Yeah, I know, Cobra. We always would make it 6 months in advance, but with it changing to 2 months, my whole rhythm is just like broken. So we were thinking actually tonight, since I'm not streaming, I don't stream Monday nights. Tonight was the night we were going to start to look at like some of that stuff. Actually, right after the stream. So thank you for reminding me. All right, I guess we will talk to the Swordmaster.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission, which I surely didn't give you.
I beg your pardon. I must talk to you, or my name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you. That sounds funny.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. What was your final grade in Captain Smirk's sword fighting class?
Grade? Class?
You mean you came here to take on the Swordmaster of Melee Island, possibly the greatest sword fighter in the entire Caribbean, without a single lesson in the art of fencing?
Yep.
How did you expect to defend yourself?
Gee, I don't know.
I see. Obviously not with your razor-sharp wit. I'd advise you to seek out Captain Smirks and get some real training. It would hardly be ethical, sporting, or even interesting to fight someone as unskilled as yourself. So beat it.
Oh, right. We can't even do this part yet. We have to seek out Captain Smirk, who starts to train us. Then we got to practice on all the pirates, and then we can fight the Swordmaster at the end of that. That's right. I remember now.
How dare
So
you
how do we
approach the
find Captain
Swordmaster
Smirk?
with... Oh, it's you again.
You forgot to make reservations for Epcot the last time, then got really flustered at the gate. Oh, I'm sorry. Had to make them from your phone. That's a pain. Oh my god, that's a total pain in the ass when you're sitting in the middle of Disney World. Lily was like, maybe you should go back to Disney Springs and they can help you. Oh god. Oh man, I'm sorry. Did you eventually get the reservation you wanted though? Or it was all gone by that point? I beg your pardon, I must talk to you.
I beg your pardon. I must talk to you.
I doubt that. Everyone who comes here is prepared to fight. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
I told you, I'm not going to fight you until you get some training.
Damn it.
How
Where is
dare you
Captain
approach the
Smirk?
Swordmaster with...
It worked out okay?
Oh, it's
Good.
you again.
Yeah, we always would plan. We would reserve all the dinner reservations 6 months prior. I'd pick out which day would be which restaurant. We would reserve like a few months prior all of the rides for Fast Pass. Like we planned everything. Now I don't know like what to do. I don't know how to plan anymore because it's all different. It's all changed. It all changed. I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Hi, I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Do you have one in size 3? Of course you don't.
But
because you're not really a jacket salesman. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate
can't
leaders.
skip past this dialogue, can you?
In hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
I told you, I'm not going to fight you until you get some
Cobra,
training.
which if they put if they put the Galaxy ride in there, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride in there, what did they replace an attraction? Did something go away? Usually you can still find places to eat and have a good time. You seem to have a lot of standby. Yeah, we only ever did the standby stuff one time, like not planning, and that was in when me and her went in '06 to Disney World. 2006 was an exciting year for us. That was like our first year, the honeymoon phasing of dating. But we had a blast because we didn't really care so much. We were just going off and doing whatever, and everything was fun. But then, after a while, you start to realize it's much better to try to plan some of the stuff out so you don't miss out. They knocked down all of Future World? Oh, wow. So does that mean Future World? Oh, that's right. Before the pandemic, I remember they were doing a lot of refurbishment over there. So Future World's not Future World anymore? Well, we didn't get to do the Star Wars stuff last time. We went to that part of the park in Disney Studios, Hollywood Studios, whatever. And because that was the first time where Fast Pass didn't work. It was like a weird queuing system. And I was like, nah, it'll be fine. And we go there and literally gone. Couldn't go to either of the rides. There were two of them, if I remember. Can't remember what they were called, but both the Star Wars rides in Disney Studios was like, nope. Future World didn't live up to what it was supposed to be. Well, no, Future World itself was never that exciting. I liked Tomorrowland and Magic Kingdom. I thought that's a fun little futuristic romp. But yeah, Future World was it. I always like Epcot because of the World Showcase. I like going to the different places, especially like I used to go during the fall a lot when they had like the Food and Wine Festival stuff. And we would just try all the different snacks and everything at all the stands, and they had the wine and all that and the drinks. They built a stupid big store called Connections. It basically feels like a mall. I'm not thrilled with it. All the countries are still there. Through the living seas, the land, spaceship Earth. Okay. Some of the things they're planning for Epcot are questionable, but Guardians of the Galaxy is supposed to be fun. It's at the old world of energy. Oh, the Ellen's Energy Adventure. Yeah, I did that right, I think, one time in '06, and that was it. I was like, okay, that was horrible. Nothing against Ellen, by the way. But the attraction was the new Star Wars thing, says Ealtis, is a Force Awakens Rebel Forces ride. Yeah, you peeked at it because you can't resist. Fans say it's one of the best new rides, and I didn't get to go on it. My favorite rides, oh boy, I have so many good ones, but I loved the Pandora one in Animal Kingdom. That one was a lot of fun. And Pirates of the Caribbean, of course, right? I love pirates. Oh, I love me pirates. But that all said, chat, I don't know where the hell we're supposed to go right now. How do we even get back? The Imagination ride with Figment, yeah. That's a classic. I go on the Figment ride every time we're there. Kind of like how I go on the Small World ride every time I'm there. And I also don't know why I go on that one every time. We just like to make fun. You got to go on them. The classics. I don't really know. Is it maybe its house? Is that where maybe we're supposed to go? Possibly. Went to the circus, went to the Swordmasters. We went to Island, that's the pirate hook dude. That stands. Ooh, maybe this is it.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym.
We found it.
Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces a weight.
We can afford that.
Cannon firing, 160 pieces a weight.
We don't want to do that.
Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces a weight.
We don't need to do that.
Hook extra.
We'll just do the sword fighting. We got this. Small World was your favorite as a child? Nice.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Oof. Oh, Cobra, question for you. Because I know you were recently down there. Well, you live there, but I swear I'm not getting political, by the way, but there's an attraction I always like to go to every time I go, which is the Hall of Presidents. Do you know, did they update the Hall of Presidents yet? Or is it still not updated with the latest animatronic? Because I especially try to go there every time the animatronic changes. Just because, I love animatronics. I can definitely see why you'd have a fear of them, by the way. Because some of them can be very creepy. Oh, okay. Got you. I'll have to do some research. I keep forgetting to look. but I do want to know. Yeah, the Hall of Presidents basically is it's like they show you a short film, like, you know, USA, all that stuff, and then all of the presidents in the history of the presidency are lined up there, and then the current president always speaks. And they update it every few years, every one. But I haven't. The last time I was there, obviously, was right before the pandemic, or right at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was the, you know, the last guy. But I did get to see it, and so I'm just curious, because if it's not updated, there's no reason for me to go there. But if it is, I want to see the new animatronic, because they do a good job, and some of them look really good. Some of them are like not looking right at all. Like, it's like, whoa, what happened? But others, like Abraham Lincoln looks great, George Washington looks great. Like, they do a really good job with most of them. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster? Let's say that.
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You?
Oh boy.
You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is.
Oh, they're on a first-name basis,
Even with
huh?
hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for.
Tell you a funny story in a
but
second
then
about
she
that,
said,
Cobra.
But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
Don't have what it takes. So, funny thing about that. My son, who, as you know, is 6, loves the Five Nights at Freddy games, and I don't know how that happened. So you see, he is 6, but he loves them, and the jump scares don't scare him. But me, even on a phone, those jump scares get me every freaking time. Every time. Even when you know what's about to happen, it still gets me. I hear you, Vince Velez. I hear you. Yeah, it's a tough one. We're so polarized now. But I enjoyed it because, like, the whole idea of the Hall of Presidents was supposed to be like, you know, doesn't matter who they are, you know, we're all, you know, one country, and I just feel like what it was meant to be is not. Things have changed, and we can chat more about that, I think, on Discord. It's just, the whole thing's a shame. The whole last several years of all of this. I just want to all get along, you know. Your 7-year-old son goes on and on about Five Nights at Freddy. It's awesome. My son has a Five Nights at Freddy backpack he takes to school with him. Actually make backpacks with the you know, what is it? Chica and Freddy, and who are the others? It's Chica, it's Freddy. There's like a piratey dude, the wolf dude. I forget his name. I just remember Chica and Freddy. Can't remember the others. I do so have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
I do so.
You do not.
Now, American Adventure at Epcot, whole other story. I haven't seen that one in years. That's where they show you a film, right? Like, it's basically just a film. The Altus is now 33 days from the start of your vacation, and niece will turn 11 on June 5th. That is awesome. Happy early birthday to your niece. I guess you're right.
I guess you're right.
Wait, it didn't work.
What do you want?
I do so have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
Really?
I do so.
Oh, I like your spirit. I'll do what I can.
Oh, you literally just had to keep saying it?
It'll cost you.
Oh my god.
What do you got?
I've got 30 pieces of 8. I figured you'd do it for free. I think I'll wait. All I have is this dead chicken. How about 30 pieces of 8?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Yeah, there's film animatronics. Pretty good reward for walking all the way from the entrance to Epcot to the very back of World Showcase. Yeah, there's a few good films back there. The problem is, ever since, you know, my son started going, because we actually brought him a couple of times. We brought him when he was 2, when he doesn't really remember anything. And then again when he was like 4 or 5, whatever. How old was he in February 2020? It would have been 4? Yeah, it would have been 4. So we took him there when he was 2. We took him there when he was 4. And both times, me and my wife agreed that he would never make it through the movies in, Epcot. So we skipped those the last few years. But I'd like to go maybe the next time. That'd be really fun. I do have this deadly looking chicken. Okay, check it out.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it.
Whip it out. Oh, that is a big sword.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
Oh, the best
I
joke.
usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
The machine?
Machine? Is this gonna hurt?
Whoa.
Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, repulse. Use your forte against the foible.
That
Distance,
is the
distance.
coolest thing I've ever
Advance, thrust, recover, parry, repulse.
Look at that thing.
Distance, distance.
Hours later.
He's doing a good job
You're starting to get the
maneuvering
hang
this
of
thing.
it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting.
True secrets.
Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword.
For sure.
Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay. Imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
I am rubber, you are glue.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face.
Oof.
I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
And we're going to say, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
no, no, no. That was the response from the last insult. Doesn't even make sense when used here.
Womp womp.
Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off.
Ripped off? That was
I'm sure
only,
you're feeling something similar.
it was only 30 pieces of 8. And we learned how to fight, and we learned 2 jokes. I didn't think that was a ripoff. Alright, we'll do a little savey save here. And chat, we are gonna wrap this up now. I would just ask you to hang out for just a few minutes so we can go and find someone really awesome to raid. As it is 5 o'clock and it is just about time for